Okay, we're live. It's 6:58, the West Coast. I'm in Nanaimo, British Columbia, but we broadcast. The world is our oyster. The world is our oyster. Holy smokes! Big news on the Rachel's Ghost channel. First of all, I've added rate. Well, hold on. Something's going on here. What? Oh, you know what I'm getting? I'm getting Sue's computer going. Hang on, everybody. Hang on. I got to plug the gap. If I plug the gap, yeah, I plugged the gap. All right. So Sue's computer is on. She was watching a romantic. It's called, what was it called? A Royal Montana Christmas, kind of like a Hallmark thing. Anyway, I'm so happy to be here, and I'm joining you at 215 pounds. 215 is our new low on the Butterfield 8 weight diet loss, weight loss, dieting program of well eaten and exercise. Anyway, I'm happy about that. So 215, that's good, man. James Farley joins us. Psycho Legend Platters is here. We got Beatle Babe herself. This is a big news. This is rocking. This is a vinyl community shocker. Beatle Babe has joined us once more. Couldn't be happier. She's a good girl. Loki Teo, my former pay pig. Boy, oh boy, talk about an anemic pay pig. If I was a farmer, I'd be saying, what are we feeding this thing? Because my pay pig's all emaciated. Okay. It's not doing good work for me right now. But I love my pay pig, and I'm hoping we can restore it to the full vigor of its capitalistic, wherewithals. Seems to be a wealthy pig. Afternoon Rach, why in that thumbnail is everyone apart from yourself doing a pout trout, a selfie post, last known to be popular in 2011? It's AI, it's artificial intelligence. I said, I had the idea we were going to maybe look at some of the women in the vinyl community, you know how we did with the UK VCOT. But then it was kind of overshadowed by the return of a Beatle Babe. And of course, there's a big news in the vinyl community is too many records, Norman Maslow, and record store day corruption. And so it's all kind of interesting. It's all kind of interesting. In an effort to avoid politics, but still touching upon, I saw the community of vinyl casting notes and did the thing with Trump, standing by because the guy fainted. There were doctors there, right? You know who you don't want over a patient that's fainted? A non-doctor. You want somebody, if there's a doctor there, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stand the hell back and let the doctor take care of things. But yellow journalism being what it is in 2025, the Dems making hash with that, which is ridiculous. Speaking of hash, speaking of politics, I'm going to be on Beatle Babe, not Beatle Babe. I'm going to be on Raging Tomato tomorrow. And I think it's like 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, something like that, Pacific. And the topic is, is this the big blue wave finally coming? Is MAGA done and over with? So we'll see, right? We'll see. So we're going to debate that. Okay. Easy. I skipped my probation officer visit. Wow. I did not know you were under, wow, that is crazy. Sandra Horn. Who's that? Well, we might ask that of you, Sandra Horn. Who are you, Sandra Horn? Are you a tranny chaser? You're a transgender? You're a tranny chaser? I love you, Sandra. Yeah, I'm a tranny. Do you want to talk about trannies? I'll deal with it. It's mental illness. You got to own. You got to own who you are, folks. Okay, what's going on, William? Rachel, your ma'am love turds. Listen, I don't have love turds, William. Rachel, your lamb love turds keep hiding my main account from your channel. Okay, Sue, can you free him? Are you in a position? So William's okay now? Oh, okay, so whoever you are, you're not my William. Okay, so Jimmy's taking care of your hash. 215 pounds. Fantastic. Good morning, Rachel Sue. Yeah, just hit the scale this morning. I fasted yesterday. It wasn't quite a 24-hour fast. It was pretty damn close to it. Good morning, Rach. Sue in chat. Revs per minute in the house. We love the name. And of course, Brian, we love him. Eric, Brian. Eric, Plastic Soundwave Cult. We love you. We saw the photo. It wasn't yellow journalism. He froze. No, he didn't fucking freeze, you fucking moron. God, you're an idiot. Fucking Mazzy, pull your head out of your ass for at least 2 minutes for once in your fucking life. Trump was there. He moved off. He went in front of the desk. I watched the whole fucking film. Okay. Scusi speaks for somebody when she says, please don't ban anyone, but feel free to time anyone out. The password is loved hers. Ellen Funt. I did not know. I bought the Batman 1966-68 television series. Incredible. Adam West, Burt Ward, Yvonne Craig. Yvonne Craig is Batgirl. Came along a third season. I'm in season 2 right now. I'm working my way through it. A lot of fun. But Alan Funt, was it Alan Funt? What was anyway? It was Betty White's husband. What was the guy? I'm getting the smile. You're on candid camera. I'm getting him mixed up. Alan Ludden. Holy shit! Talk about a time travel back to 66. What a year. If we need to unban people, it's a pain in the butt. You make us work too hard. I don't want to do that. Is Massey concerned about the lack of drag queens in Trev's cabinet? Absolutely insane comment. Bring up the wax. Max Mania. Holy smokes, we love that. Rachel, Ontario got snow. Do you have snow in Vancouver? I don't know. I would not know. I don't live in Vancouver. But I love you, Renee. No, there is no snow here, thank God. I'm on the West Coast. We don't get snow generally. I mean, it could happen, but we don't get a whole lot, maybe a week or so. Because we are in Nanaimo now. Ellen Ludden is who you're looking for, Rach. Yeah, Ellen frickin' Ludden. We had Alan Funt was candid camera with Durwood Kirby. I think was his the Ed McMahon of Smile on Candid Smile. You're on candid camera. But Alan Ludden, he was a good-looking guy. Betty White, I could see why she went for him. 2 minutes, paging Mr. Herman. Anyway, doesn't this picture look amazing? Holy shit, man. On my computer, the resolution, the graphic detail, it looks good. So really happy with the investment. Okay, DJ M. Joel does. He goes. I keep getting Eartha Kitt songs on my feed. I'm all in on the tall drink of water, the chick with the big head. So Wax says she has a big head, but it's Julie Newmar. What a figure! The waist, and the hip waist proportion. Biologically accommodating. I know you don't like to hear it, but it's so true. My presence is clearly too much for Jami. I love my Jami. I don't even know who the fuck this guy is. Where's my beloved William? My beloved William is out there floating around somewhere. Eddie Perez, we love you. We love you, Eddie. Welcome to the show, everybody. So yeah, Candid Camera was Ellen Funt. I used to watch that in the 60s. And I watched Password. The Password was a lot of fun. They were so cute together. Betty White never got over the passing of her husband. Well, they were very much in love. And, Betty's breakout role as Sue Ann Niven, what do you call that when the girls is too much? There's a nymphomaniac. She was like a nymphomaniac. She was, she was hot for boys, even though she was like in her 50s kind of when that was done. Okay, Eartha Kitt was a better Catwoman than Newmar. Sue, do you want to time out this fire, whatever the hell it is, just for that comment alone? Eartha Kitt had the figure of a boy, okay? And I'm a tranny. I know something about this. Julie Newmar was the very best, unequaled. She is the definitive Catwoman. She will never be surpassed. I think what are you, some kind of libtard? Where are you coming from with that? It's like something a liberal would say. There's this meme going around. I guess this Modre guy, this Mamandi, the new mayor of New York. I guess there's a post going around with his wife. Not great. And they're going, oh, she looks better than Melania. Melania, my beloved Melania. So I don't buy it. I don't know what you're smoking. Rach, it's a 1 to 1.68 is the waist to hip ratio you're thinking of. Yeah, that's what I want. If that's Julie Newmar, that's what the hell. Every trans woman of color, we need to go for that look. If you're going to be a tranny worth your weight in salt, salt's still expensive, from what I understand. Holy smokes. By the way, will show turn out to be Eartha Kitt? What? Rashi, what will show turn? So I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay. Star power. These people, like William and Dave, who constantly claim they don't hate Rachel. Stop it. They're my friends. Okay. We're pals. We're friends. Remember, Chame, there's no such thing as a bad boy. That's our mantra. That's how we preach it. Okay. You know that. Can Ivan be invited to show his Christmas decorations? They are fantastic, all over the top. And they're up way too early. Well, some people get excited about the holiday. Also, kosher salt goes further. Do you know what? Here's something else. The president's doing great, by the way. Here's a good thing that my beloved Donald J. Trump's doing. He is going after, the DOJ is going to investigate meat prices. Now, I'm stuck in Canada, okay? I'm an old retiree. I'm totally dependent on Patreon. So I have a Patreon. If you want to see Beatle Babe, a real girl, okay, with a real girl attitude, it's Beatle Babe. And you can go over to Patreon for $5 a month. You can support it. As you know, my pay pig's on life support right now. Okay, my beloved Loki TO pay pig, not doing well. But I went down to Costco, which is always a mistake. It's so crowded in Costco. But I went to Costco and I saw, what was it? I saw a loin. Gird up your loins. You're going to need it. I saw a beef loin steak thing for 275 fucking bucks. Now, admittedly, the thing was like 1.5 feet long. But 275 bucks for a cut of meat? Are you kidding me? So there's something rotten in the state of Canada. I think there's something rotten with the meat industry. And now they're saying in Canada that our chicken is supposed to go up to 25% more than what we're paying right now. I guess we will end up eating the bugs if we want to be alive. I may be losing more weight than I wanted with the new Canadian pricing guidelines, which are just through the roof. But is this insanity? 275 bucks for a cut of meat. Fuck off, right? It's not happening. Pull the plug, pull the string, pull the strings. Okay, yeah, they do though, right? So you can be in denial about a lot of things, climate change, etc. But that pair despise you. The evidence is in the public domain. Well, I don't care. I don't hate them. I certainly don't hate them. Trump bailed out Argentinian beef. Fuck U.S. cattlemen. Don't believe it for a second. You're so full of shit. Holy fuck, Mazzy, are you compacted? Are you literally compacted today? You probably got a butt plug. I saw this on in the X platform. They had a couple of guys in India, which is where you're going to find this kind of activity. They were in India, and there was an elephant. It had an anal blockage, and so it looked like straw, like it looked like a mud clump with straw on it, and the guy was pulling on it, and he pulls the plug, put this thing, and he pulled the plug, and shit and piss just came out like a waterfall on top of this guy. Unbelievable. Okay, if Trump pushes back against the BBC, the Babe, boy, oh boy, talk about fake news, the Babe. Hard enough, you could save every UK household 180 pounds per year. Holy smokes. Well, Mazzy, we got to get you up because we love you to heaven and back. And the thing about Maz is he has led the charge on behalf of Too Many Records. We're going to get to the bottom of the Too Many Records fiasco. Maybe later, if we're lucky, whenever she wants to, we'll get Beatle Babe up here as well. We love the Babe. She's back. We're going to hear from Beatle Babe, her story. And I love her story. And, because here's the deal. I'm good with everybody, okay? Let's understand one thing. I'm good with everybody. And Jason Rojas, you got to make a return to the program. We love you, Jason. You're doing good work out there. All right, here we go. This is the Restream link. Let's see how we get on. Unfortunately, I just love this big picture, but I got to shrink it. It loses a little bit of the impact. You see here, watch this. Yeah, it's just not quite as brilliant, quite as good. Hey, Rach, with the butt plug, Carla the elephant, she's been through only a few years ago. Had her truck step over ours. Jimmy will get the reference. Oh, my God. Bloody hell. Okay, here he is, Norman Maslow, legend. How you doing, you commie bastard?
I'm good. I just want to this is factual for a second.
Yeah, sure it is.
Wait, no, Trump loaned Argentina $20 billion. Okay. That is a fact.
How much have we given the fucking Ukraine?
I'm talking about now. We're not talking about.
I'm talking about now too. How much is America giving the Ukraine?
The point is, you're complaining about the beef prices. American cattlemen are fucked, but he's importing Argentina beef to America.
Well, so he should.
That's
our beef
fact.
prices are nuts.
Now. I don't see. The thing is, you defend this guy no matter what he does.
I love him.
If Biden fucks up or Obama fucks up,
Biden was a fucking mental vegetable. The autopan is all coming out. We just indicted. Holy fuck, we're going to indict a whole bunch. We got Lisa Page, Peter Strzok. We got, what's the fucking guy?
Comey. It'll be thrown out.
We got him already. We got so many going down
like everything else.
And we're taking them because you fuckers went and fucking raided Melania's toilet drawer because you wanted to get in there and see what kind of sniffing her fucking panties. I'm so excited that we're going to try you fuckers in Florida, FLA for the win.
Like I said before, let the court play it out. I said the same thing when it was against Trump. I said the same thing against Comey and against Letitia. Let the court system play it out. I believe in the system.
Criminal.
And if they're convicted, then I will abide by that. But let's find out.
We're going to ride through
the sandwich guy, the jury let him go because he threw a fucking Subway sandwich at a guy. And the guy he hit was making fun of it on his own Instagram feed. So of course that was ridiculous.
Yeah, well, don't be throwing sandwiches at people.
Right.
Don't touch people. You can do stuff.
Deli meats should stay at home.
Okay. Dems and media were very quiet when the severe inflation occurred before 2025. Fact, correct. Absolutely right, David. A brilliant analysis. Absolutely brilliant. You should come up here, talk some sense to the cowboy.
I didn't start this, Susie. I'm just saying.
He didn't start the fire. He just came up to address.
Everyone got upset.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone got upset or Rachel got upset giving money to Ukraine. Who got attacked?
Why don't you wake up?
Who got attacked? the Argentinians didn't get attacked. They have a financial problem. So we're helping them, and people are upset. I don't blame them being upset because they're not
We got to
feeding
help
people on
them.
Earth.
If we can help the Ukraine, we're going to help our beloved Argentinians.
But there's two different things. Russia attacked Ukraine. No one attacked Argentina.
Yeah. Now listen, I never had a hatchet for Beatle Babe. Okay, let's be clear about that.
I like Beatle Babe too. Come on up, Beatle Babe.
Well, hold on. We got to clear the air because we had too much politics. We got to talk about too many records. We got to talk about.
Let's talk about
what's going on with the record store day.
Well, okay.
What is happening?
Well, I think Matt at Too Many Records brought up some legitimate points about smaller stores can't afford it. In my video I did, my friend Ben from Tunnel Records, San Francisco, brought up the actual economics of what it costs a small record store.
Okay.
I think Too Many Records did himself a slight disservice. He convolutes it, and it does seem about him personally, rather than him talking about the economics of a small store can't afford all this stuff. And I don't disagree with him on that stuff. And I didn't go after him at all. I'm sympathetic with what he talked about, but I thought he convoluted it, got a little too, what do you call it?
Take your time.
College lecture type of scholarly.
Did he get a little snooty?
A little scholarly with charts and little.
Yeah, you don't want that. Nobody has time for that.
It doesn't work in this format. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. It may be in person when you have a whiteboard or a chalkboard or something. It doesn't work in the YouTube format. So you need to talk to your people. So I thought that was a little.
Yeah.
Well, some people say that. I did not say that.
Okay, hold on, Norman, for 1 second. Big. This is huge. We got Beatle Babe coming up. She's a real girl with real girl emotions and real good thinking patterns and everything. It's absolutely a wonder to behold. We love girls here on the Ghost Show. How you doing there, Beatle Babe, lovely lady? You're doing great. Look at you with your beautiful red hair and everything. Mazzy, redheads. Is the rumors true for you? Do you feel redheads can be a little flighty? They get a little, I'm Irish. I'm going to carry a new one. What
I'll say, I mean, I can't speak on
that's from a bottle, so
I can't speak about Beatle Babe, about Jen.
Yeah, but you're a natural redhead, aren't you, Jen?
I'm a brunette.
What?
I just thought it was boring.
Oh,
You look like such a natural redhead to me.
So it's Hanna-Barbera.
Auburn when it's natural, but I mean, the red is very much from a bottle. I just let it fade down to where it looks like a natural red.
You look fantastic. We're so happy to have you. Now, Norman, so check this. Matt Wines attacks everything. Discogs, for example, it's not a good look, and the guy is going to pay a price for it because this is it's a myopic, it's a very claustrophobic, it's a concentrated community of a very small but dedicated numbers of record collecting people.
What are you asking now? We keep going into the conversation.
We're talking. I just had to say, I got a beautiful girl coming on my TV show. I wanted to do due diligence.
Well, you asked me, and then you took
now we're back to Matt on Records. Keep up with.
You asked me the question about redheads and about
are they
wild or are they?
And you answered it. I felt you answered.
I didn't even answer it. My experience with redheads. Okay. There's been a couple. That there's a certain, I don't know about a feistiness. There is a certain thing that once your hair is red, especially the true redheads, I found they got a little kink going on.
Okay, kink. Well, it's the Irish is Scottish thing, but Jen, you look like a natural redhead to me. So you're an exciting brunette. Okay, so you're an exciting brunette, right? Full disclosure.
I wouldn't say exciting, but just
you're exciting.
I'm wearing red. See, I'm wearing red because I knew Jen was going to be on here.
All right, we're excited.
Okay, so back to Matt.
Yvonne. It's just a girl.
So back to Matt. What's your question? I mean,
okay, the question is, Matt. Well, there's so much going on. Matt Wines attacks everything. Discogs, for example, it's not a good look. He's paying the price, and we got more. I agree with Waxed about this guy. Okay. Oh, and then this is for you, Massey, on your own recognizance. Go take a look at that. That'll teach you a little bit.
Okay.
Why
don't you tell me what that is? I don't see it. Okay. What does that mean? What does that translate?
Okay, listen, just settle down. Massey, you're freaking out. Paul, welcome to the show. This is Psycho Platter.
Good morning, everyone.
Holy smokes, when I see you and Beatle Babe together, I think we're in for a big show. I think we're in for a fun time.
Okay.
Angelo Kelly, hold on. Segue from Mazzy to Angelo. Angelo, I've got about 500 Angelo Kellys. Angelo Kelly 367. Angelo Kelly official 274. It's incredible the number of Angelo Kelly impersonators out there. They are a dime a dozen on the Instagram.
Maybe they should get a convention.
I think it's because of Angelo being world famous. But I love the comment. Hello, fuckers. It's Angelo. We love him. Okay, Paul, thoughts? Beatle Babe's back in the house. A positive for you, and then we're going to go back to Matt. We're flying, Matt.
You're juggling the conversation here.
We're rolling.
Matt, don't feel bad. I'm slightly.
I don't feel bad at all.
No. This is my first cup of coffee. I'm saying. I'm just trying to get everything figured out too.
I don't feel bad at all. It's going like it's basically like Trump. Tariffs. No tariffs. No tariffs.
I love that. Trumpy Barry's doing great.
Anyways, great to see you. Great to see you.
Harley, I love the rock gods. And you know what? I like the way you put this rock stars, because they're stars in my eyes. I just love them. Joey Callio, David Donnelly, Angelo Kelly. These are the people living the dream. We love the music, but they make the music that we love. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, Peaceful Cacophony is on Buzz. And boy, was I playing them earlier. David, with your permission, I want to play one of your songs later in the program. David Donnelly, but I need your okay to do it, but I want to play from on Cobuzz. I'll play it through these speakers. It'll sound great. Okay, Paul.
You're even sounding like Trump. You're even sounding like Trump now.
I know, he's my guy. I just love him so deeply.
Oh, God.
Yeah, me and Melania, we got to think, okay, Paul, what do you think? Beatle Babe's here. Look at her. She's a real girl in everything.
It's nice to see Jen here, actually.
That's right.
Oh, thank you, Norman.
And I heard that new Peaceful Cacophony. I thought that was really good, actually. I was listening to it before you came on, before you started the show today.
I'm so glad you did. So let's talk Jen. Look at her. She's a real girl and behind a gold lame curtain. She's actually in front of it, technically. She's in front of a gold lame curtain.
Unless you're standing on the other side of it.
And then she would be behind.
Yes.
Paul, have you ever wanted to get a gold lame curtain for your own programming?
No, he's got a way better background.
I wouldn't.
Which I'm still working on.
It's a good background, but Jan, gold lame. Come on now.
True.
Okay. Holy cow. Angelo Kelly, international rock star. Been a big fan since the early 90s. Okay, Bangkok Billy. Bangkok Billy needs a wrench. He's a real boy.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? I can't believe it, Bangkok. Okay, hang on, Bangkok. We're gonna beat your ass. Holy smokes!
Is he a real boy troll?
Okay, whatever. We don't say. Perhaps a shut the fuck up would be appropriate. Yeah, Massey, we had some controversy.
How come Wax isn't up here, by the way?
I don't know. Where does he need a thing?
Yeah.
Hang on, Rob.
What's
Let me get you up. Okay. Well, I haven't even seen him out there yet.
He's
anyway,
been out there all morning.
Okay. Well, I'll go look in the backstage. I haven't seen him yet. Okay, so let's move on. Norman, we had Concert Buddy interacting with Chad Kassem. What the hell happened there?
Well, I haven't got the details, but this to me, Chance, if you're watching, he's probably not because they're at the WFMU record show. They're in New York. But Chance is my new hero. And I want to know if he got a reaction. I'm going to show this to the audience.
All right, I'll make you big, Norman.
Yeah, make this big.
Holy smokes, he has the audacity to wear the Massey Shut the Fuck Up Dude shirt. Wow. I'm in the very presence of Chad Kassem.
I think that is brilliant. I love it. I got to ask him if I can post this picture. I should ask.
Rob, I'm putting you in the number one square. This is for my purposes. It's as good as the Paul Lynde square on the old, the X on winning Celebrity Stars.
No, that's right. Don't you know it?
Look at see what he's doing with the Paul Lynde down there.
Ask me a question, Rachel.
All right. This is what happens when you fall down in the shower. It's the first thing you will grab.
My penis.
Right, you know, bleep it out. Okay, we got a big show here, Rob.
Where's all the noise coming from?
Oh, sorry, grandson talking for a minute.
He's adorable.
I took me a second to figure that out. Mhm.
Is your grandson a 65-year-old woman? That's what it is.
No.
Okay,
No.
we got a question.
Be nice to my grandson.
Okay, we love grandchildren. Here we go. Beatle Babe, I bought Wings, High Risk Digital, London Town, and Back to the Egg. They're all listed as 2022 remastered. Why remaster unless you have plans to reissue?
See,
Beatle Babe, take it away.
if they're going to, because I mean, they have been adding things to Paul's website lately that make me think that maybe we are going to get archive collections of both of those. Because all of a sudden, they've got merch for both of those albums. They didn't have them before. So I'm like, I'm watching that space very closely just in case.
All right. In other news, Rob, I forgot my bag in your car. Things that celebrities say.
Hold on. If there's one thing I learned about Angelo,
yes,
he forget his backpack everywhere, and then he goes, "I don't do this," and then he would get his son say to his son, "Please tell him I'm not a forgetful person."
Yeah. And so, did Gabriel fall in line and believe the
No, that I don't even know how they're related. By the way, that dude's a responsible young man. But but Rachel,
yes,
the reason one of the times he forgot his backpack, we got to bear witness to like the most amazing. I don't think I'll ever have another vinyl experience. Did you watch the Ingroove's latest video, Rachel?
Rachel doesn't watch videos.
Okay, but I am supporting Ingroove. And you know,
all right. Well, let me
Big Mike on the Instagram.
All right,
let me a bunch of records without covers.
So, okay, how come Mazzy has to be a douchebag like all the time?
Okay, listen, he's our douchebag. Okay,
now,
he may be a douchebag,
you know what?
Douchebag.
Mazzy, if I didn't time out Dave, the pickup artist, for 24 hours, you would be having some insults coming your way.
Holy smoke. Look, you're making the poor man cry. You're bringing him to tears.
So check this out, Rachel.
All right.
We had a great visiting Phoenix and the Ingroove and all that.
Yeah.
But we go to his store and have a great experience. You know, look, he showed us around buying records. He gave us the full tour.
Yeah.
Then we go get something to eat on our way out of town. And it goes, I forgot my backpack at the Ingroove. So we go back there. In between, while we were eating, some person just randomly dropped off 4 or 5 plastic bins full of records.
Wow.
So we come back and Mike puts on his searching gloves.
Yes.
Goes into this collection where he's pulling out like very rare 10-inch jazz covers, but the wrong records are inside these covers. But most of the collection are just records and sleeves, no covers.
Okay.
And we're looking through them, and they're just one like classical record. There's a label called Vox, but then he pulls out like 7 or 10 minty blue notes in these covers, and then we're trying to determine. So between everyone,
which release it was and what was the actual cover to go with.
So here's the person used to work at this pressing plant in New Jersey called Plastilite. They pressed pretty much all the blue notes until the late 60s, I think, but they also pressed Folkways and Prestige, and Vox was a classical label. So this woman had to have worked there, and every day, I think a relative said she would come home with a record, whether it be a test pressing or whatever.
Yeah, because he's there. He's got the goods.
Yeah. So in this thing was one of probably the rarest record I'll ever see. It's a unicorn. I'll pull up a picture of what. Okay. So he pulls out.
Here we go. We're going to make you big, Rob.
Yeah, no one's going to be impressed by this. They don't follow.
I'm impressed. It's the rarest record. Okay. We're looking at a unicorn. Hey, Jan, you're a girl. You love unicorns. Girls love unicorns. Okay, hold on. Here we go.
So there were no colored blue notes. And this, even if you had the cover in this is an over $2,000 record, easy. But in their minty collection. So the story, you hear stories where guys are goofing around. They just throw in a colored puck and press the record. And this woman must have just taken it home because they couldn't circulate it. So like and I said to Mike, is this like, we'll never ever see something like this again? He goes, no. He goes, like, he's been doing this a long time, right?
Yeah. So okay, what would this go for?
Well, I was asking that. And since the regular version, Angelo was going maybe 5,000, but last year, this Jazz Record Center in New York, auctioned off John Coltrane Blue Train for $10,000.
Wow.
So in my mind, if that's like a high for a rare blue note
with the cover, though.
But I understand that, Mazzy. But this is like, you'll never see anything
the
like
story behind it. People have to know the story. Mike eloquently presented the story. Most people don't know the story; they just see it.
Well, hold on. You're saying Rob didn't eloquently present the
no,
story?
I said Mike did. No, I'm saying a potential buyer who doesn't hear Mike's video will not know. Oh, it's just a colored variation. Someone has to research it and understand it. Rob understands it.
And the biggest deep diver researcher person I know is Jazz Bum Mike.
Jazz Bum Mike.
There's a Jimmy Smith that someone found on green vinyl. So there's a precedent for idiots at pressing plants just randomly doing something goofy. But I mean,
no, Rob, no, Rob. This isn't the most rare record.
Well, you know, Mike said, "Hey, hold off. I'm going to make a video and post it," and he put it up for his Patreon or whatever his people.
Substack,
he dropped it. He put it out this weekend.
I watched it. I did watch it yesterday, Mike.
Hey, Rachel, can I tell you another thing?
Okay, I'm going to move myself up next to you. We'll put Norman down so we can.
Rachel, can I tell you? Rachel, you know, I've had shout outs for my channel before.
Yes.
Like the most ineffective one is like Mazzy. He says my name all the time. Nothing happens.
It's just one of those things.
Massey does do the word shout out.
Massey does good shout out.
Melinda Murphy gave me one, like that's the biggest. And Bob Bradley.
Bob is great, yeah.
But from this video, I've gotten like 3 or 4 subs from the Mike video.
From Mike just doing his thing because he's talking because you were in there?
Yeah, because he talked about me in the video.
I love this. That is fantastic.
Did
you get a bump from Angelo? Because you were with Angelo.
So if anyone wants, here's a phrase I coined, the non-shout out. It's get Mazzy to say your name on one of his videos.
Listen, Mazzy does a good job. And full disclosure, don't make Mazzy cry. Again, with the tearing of the wiping away. But the thing is, it's okay, man. I love you. You helped my channel so much when you gave me a shout out. Now, it wasn't Michael 45 big, but it sure helped out.
Hey, you know, I'm hoping in one of Angelo Kelly's videos he goes dumb cough, and then I'll get a
dumb cough with a dumb cough. Is it dumb cough or dumb cough? Paul, is it dumb cough or dumb cough?
Either.
T, you need to learn the difference between a communist and a socialist. Okay, there's a big difference. So,
is there?
And Rachel, you know how I'm all about the.
You are. You always say it. Always even so. Eventually.
So when I bared witness to a very rare unicorn record, on the other side of the country, Dave the pull down artist took a dump, but not in the toilet.
Oh my God! I've seen the videos, and they are on the X platform. All sorts of stuff.
I think Jen's pondering why the hell does she fucking come back here?
No, Jen is here. She's part and parcel of the vinyl community. And, you know, if the vinyl community is nothing but love, acceptance, and forgiveness, okay, Norman? And we're dealing with our dear friend, Too Many Records. Now, full disclosure, this guy doesn't return my messages. I've talked to him friendly. I go, great program you had. He don't talk nothing. Go ahead, Rob.
He doesn't like trannies.
He may be prejudicial. Go ahead, Rob.
If I plan on talking more about this on Tuesday, that idiot.
Okay, I like that.
Just starting that way makes you invalidate everything you say.
No, it doesn't. The dude either he makes complain videos, crybaby videos.
Yes.
Woe is me. The one thing he said, he goes, well, why don't they do a collaboration with me? I could give them lots of great ideas. Has that idiot ever done a collaboration with anyone in the
He
BC,
won't deal.
other channels?
I agree with
No.
you about that, but don't start
I mean,
calling him an idiot. He should reach out. He should do some
Hold
occasion.
on. Rob is fully allowed to
It's
go.
not like
This is free speech, commie.
Yeah, but it
I
cheapens
know
not
you
like
it.
I call
commies
him
don't like free
Ray-
speech.
Rachel, hold on.
He's an idiot. Go ahead,
It's not
buddy.
like I called him a fucking idiot. I just called him a regular idiot.
There is a difference.
Matthew, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, but they're different.
Oh, Matthew.
Where we are today, communism is
If you give him
socialism.
one of your
You
patent
know, something can
shout-outs,
something can stem out of something else and become something different. And communism and socialism are very different. Bernie Sanders.
Double speak.
Bernie Sanders is a democratic socialist. He's not a communist. It's a different political beast.
He's a commie.
Well, Rachel, when did this stream become the McLaughlin group?
Ah, yes.
What was it? Who was it?
That's the funniest thing Rob has said in like 16
Rob is
years.
on a roll. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mark Anthony K on yet another one of his Mark Anthony K backup accounts. But anyway, there's a new Project Gemini coming down the pike. For those interested, it's going to be on the 12th of November, and the digital version is going to be available at that time, followed by the CD at a later date. And yet at a further still later date, you can get it on beautiful vinyl. All right. So maybe in an upcoming program, we'll get Mark up to talk about what he's up to. Okay. He already has too many records. You don't need more record store day titles anyway. Rob, can you see your way through for too many records having a legitimate point of discontent or problems with our record store day
Tell me, Rachel, it's the little boy who cried wolf problem for that kid, that person.
Okay.
Because he's been around so long and he has a pattern on how he makes videos and does things.
Yeah.
When Mazzy gets negative comments, I think he deals with them the way I would probably deal with them. When this guy gets negative comments, if he wants to be taken seriously, he makes a crying video about it. And he presents a case and doesn't kind of really show the other side of it.
Yes.
Right? That dude, I can count more than one time that dude trashed Record Store Day. He's made videos trashing it. So when they kick him out of it, what do you expect? What do you expect? He trashes it.
Boy, that is intense. Go ahead, Norman. You are obviously feeling this.
I somewhat agree with Rob. I think he handled the response the wrong way from my point of view. I mean, he's got to do whatever he's going to do. But I'd never make crying videos like that. I'll respond to something and try to see both sides of it. I even said, it sounds like if true, the Record Store Day guy that he talked to was a fucking asshole and said some bullshit things and stupid things. So I think there's blame to go around. And definitely the Record Store Day thing needs tweaking because they do favor the bigger stores. And you're obligated somewhat, even if not in writing, you're obligated to invest a lot into it. And you cannot return these records. And so that makes it a problem for small stores. It could break them totally. So there needs to be a better balance there.
I agree with all of that, but
yeah,
here's the deal with the too many records. He doesn't present his side of it that way.
Right.
He didn't bring it. Did he collaborate?
Hold on, breaking news, Rob. Bigger story. Rach, Rob gifted me his old sneakers. Holy shit, Rob, you're like 6'7". How could your Fluffy so tiny? How would your gigantic sneakers?
No. I gave him my old sneakers so he has a place to live. He can go right inside.
He just goes right in. He's a little fluffy in the shoe. You've heard of the old lady in the shoe.
Well,
this is a little fluffy.
No, I have since I got the Harbass, I gave him my old clips.
Okay.
And I didn't need them anymore. I wasn't going to sell them. And
yeah, you need those like a kick in the head.
No.
You got Harbath. You're part of the Harbath family of music.
For him, it's an upgrade. So
it is an upgrade.
Speakers.
Okay.
That's based on what he told me. I don't know what speakers he currently has.
Yvonne, I love the way you're saying that. Jen, Mazzy asked earlier, how are you feeling to be back in the saddle, running the show, being you, a
I'm not
real
running the
girl,
show.
living? Listen, just own it. You say, yes, I'm dominating. And you're having an incredible reappearance here on the program.
Hey, can I make one last point about the too many records?
Sorry, we're going too many records. Before you get to that, Jen, we're going back to our main story. Here. Okay, here we go.
He has a credibility issue. I know he's had a channel for a long time. He's had a store for less than 4 years. What right does he have to demand that he collaborates with an entity? Right, Rachel? You know what? I've been eating at McDonald's for years. They need to listen to my opinions about McDonald's.
Absolutely.
Who the fuck am I?
You are one of the leading jazz aficionados. In fact, I would go so far as to say jazz expert, record identified.
No, I'm not. I'm learning, Rachel.
You say that, but I think there's a little bit of false modesty. Massey and I have texted a lot about this, so I feel that. And Massey's actually
all right, Rachel. Like too many records. Can you reveal the texts? Because he did.
What? I can't believe that was part of it. So did you actually watch the Too Many Records video?
I got through without throwing up, Rachel, but I did.
Holy smoke. Paul, did you see the Too Many Records Record Store Day video presentation?
I did not see that video yet, no.
You have not. You're not. Jen, you, Too Many Records. So I'm a no. I haven't seen it. It's the three of us. Norman, have you seen the actual Too Many video?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have made I think it's disingenuous to do a response or review or respond to someone without watching what you're responding to. Of course I did.
Okay. Record Store Day can be tricky. This is an old veteran of the record store game. This Jim, of course, record collector news legend. We call him the boss around here. Record Store Day can be tricky for a new store like Too Many Records. Massey, agree?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, someone should read the comment from Ben on my video. Ben is the owner of Tunnel Records in San Francisco, and he talks. See, that's what Matt should have done. Gotten specifics. Like Ben explains it brilliantly, what they do in San Francisco and what the markup is and why it's not a great markup. People think $10 on a $40 or $50 record is a great markup, but it's not, especially on something you can't return. And you have to put 10 to 20 grand out to get a big catalog of records. And a lot of stores can't afford that output.
Okay, so in a perfect world, what I understand about Record Store Day, it was to help out the independent stores. These little guys, the whole idea was to help the little guy because they're up against the big box, Target, Walmart.
But it is helping independent stores, but this sort of the middle to higher size-wise of stores like Amoeba, like Easy Street, like Silver Platters.
All right, I have a thing back.
A rejoinder. Let's call it a rejoinder.
I have a rejoinder, Rachel. I go to about 3 stores that don't technically participate in Record Store Day. Like they don't order those records and sell them. But they celebrate Record Store Day by having like 10, 20, 30% off everything in the store.
Right.
So there's ways for non-Record Store Day stores to benefit from it by doing stuff like that. But I mean, here's the funny thing. That dude wants respect just because he's been around for a long time and he tricked 30,000 people to sub to his channel. He demands the respect. I have the knowledge. Mm-hmm. Well, if you had this much knowledge, you would do things to help your store be better, right? You don't need Record Store Day. You can do cool things. You know, he doesn't. So
the good example of that is Noble Records. I think Noble's done a few Record Store Days, but usually it's not. It's used stuff. Dylan has been brilliant in marketing and building his audience, building his store. And, I remember he started out maybe around the time I did, maybe a little before, I don't know, when he was just doing pop-ups with a van at beer halls and pubs and things and selling records there. Then it grew eventually through his YouTube. Yes. Then he grew when he started a brick and mortar store. And he has built it wonderfully. And I admire someone like that who busts his ass, works it, does have a YouTube presence. Yes. People might say he's not part of the vinyl community, but when you're working like that in your store and keeping that up, you're not going to be part of the same thing. But I've done collaborations with him. He's a good guy and he dips his toe in. There was a little bullshit thing about, I don't know, when he first opened his store, some people were saying he's not part of the VC too because he has a store he's hardly.
Well, he's not part of the VC. He doesn't.
But he was, and he started.
Did he interact with other channels?
Yes, he did. I did a collaboration with him. He did.
Paul, okay, let's go to Paul for a sec. Paul, have you ever done a video like this, Too Many Records, like Norman does, these clickbaity videos to ride the gate of the wake of a boat pulling you along in order to become a popular entity in the vinyl community?
No, but let me throw a little explanation out. Okay, so I used to know the manager of a chain. It was called Vintage Stock. They got about between 30 and 40 locations in Arkansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma. Okay, maybe there's even some in Nebraska too. But the point is that they were involved in Record Store Day for a couple of years, and they kind of didn't have any problems. According to him, anyway, the store did decent traffic those first 2 or 3 years, and then what happened is that Record Store Day, I guess, changed the rules, or whoever changed the rules. Okay, that basically, yeah, you were more forced to have to take these records. You couldn't return the records, and the problem is, I guess that third Record Store Day that they were involved in, he made less money than he did with the first two.
Yes.
Even though I was there for those first couple Record Store Days, and he had better traffic than a non-Record Store Day traffic, okay? But that's why he got out. So instead, he does like some of the other businesses and does the sales and does 20% off here or there, used vinyl, buy one, get one, stuff like that. So he still stays involved for those people because here in Northwest Arkansas, at least, there is a decent record collecting public.
I agree with the premise that they shouldn't force you to order everything and things you don't want for your market. I mean, even when my record factory that I managed was part of at that point an 8-store chain, smaller chain compared to some chains. And each store, we did get the hits. We buy, centrally for the big records. But each store, each region, each neighborhood, we're an urban store I was in. There was a San Jose store that Joey worked in later, those kind of places. We were able to order stuff for our store that we knew our market, that we would sell stuff in our store that wouldn't sell in San Jose as much, and vice versa. So I think a store needs to be able to pick and choose. And if things aren't selling through Record Store Day, then they shouldn't be made. Maybe then if they're not titles that stores are going to order, then they shouldn't be on the list. Maybe and Record Store Day organization will learn that. Well, maybe we don't need more of this type of stuff next time.
Fantastic. We got 2 quick rapid fire questions for Beatle Babe. We love Beatle Babe. Number 1, are you going to buy Anthology? And number 2. Is the boys talking about record stores and Record Store Day and getting all their emotions all hurt? Do girls find that funny? Okay, go with the first one.
They're allowed to talk about whatever they want to talk about. Doesn't matter to me one way or the other. But
okay, that's would be my.
Yeah, I already have Anthology pre-order the day that it went up for pre-order.
Okay, now are you you're getting on compact disc, I assume?
Yeah.
And you're getting the full thing. You're not just going to go for the 4. You're getting the whole
I had the originals back in the day as well. Still have them, but I mean, for me, it's a collector's thing, and I'd like to hear the new mixes and have the completionist of being able to say that I've got the new version of it too. Yeah, I already have the book that just got re-released too. Although, from what I can tell, all they changed was the cover. Really.
Now, do you think this thing's going to sell?
I really have no way of knowing that. I think now that they made it to where you can buy just disc 4, and a lot of people aren't so anti about it, it might sell better now.
I love this show. I love the panel. I love our peanuts. This is incredible. This is the kind of question. Are you Dr. Dreing it, Psycho? Have you got new headphones? Is these a beatbox, Beat Boy, Dr. Dre?
No, but they are new. They are new headphones, and if it's all right, if I chime in, there you go. Chime in on that Anthology bit. What I do actually like, and I've gone back to it a couple times already, is the I've Just Seen a Face. It's a little bluegrassy, and I kind of like it. I'm like, the Beatles are trying it this way. I kind of like it. So yeah. I'll end up getting that double disc.
Okay, so you're just going to opt in for the Anthology for the solo, the single album of it. Massey, what do you think this Anthology is going to do at the cash register? Is it going to sell? Is it going to be languishing on shelves for months?
I don't think it's going to be as big as it's not going to be big as 30 years ago because it's a different world then. I think they'll probably do more of disc 4, but I think the big thing that I'm excited about is the documentary, the TV series, more than the music release.
I'm looking forward to that.
Okay, and staying with our Dr. Dre subtopic, I just love this comment. Massey, you're into Dr. Dre. Can't you do a diss track about the Record Store Day palaver? Can you just hit it? You come and you sell your record, you give a record store. You don't do it, you go away. Who you going to ignore? Somebody like I'm just spitballing.
I'm not a rapper.
Okay, he's not a rapper.
But I appreciate some rap,
Neither am I.
Okay.
But
here's a rapper.
Okay, here we go. Beatle Babe and Paul, probably for you, Paul. Do the Monkees? Oh, what a question this is! I can even if there is such a thing as a Monkees live album. Go ahead.
Yes, and yes.
Go ahead.
There's several live albums actually.
We'll go to Paul. So Beatle Babe,
so they do occasionally do Record Store Day. Like when they did the Good Times album, they did Record Store Day exclusive for that. I believe they've done a few other Record Store Day exclusives as well. As for live albums, I mean, there was the Live in 1967 album. There's the Live Summer Tour album from 2001. There's the one that's from the final tour with just Mike and Mickey. I believe there's a few others interspersed throughout there too, but they're harder to track down. But there's definitely live albums.
All right, Paul, same question. What do you think about Monkees Record Store Day? Did you ever invest?
What's funny is I invested without having to invest. And what I mean by that is that when the Missing Links 1 through 3 set came out, through Friday, I didn't need the first one because I already had the official Rhino release back in '87. But I said, to have the second and the third? Yes, please. So I managed to do a part cash, part trade on the last Record Store Day when I went in and sold stuff. So I didn't have to pay a damn thing for those two. So I enjoyed those releases. I do think that they probably need to go off and it would be nice to have an archive live set. Yes, the 67's out there, and thanks to Tim Allen, I've got the Friday music bit, but I think there could be a better version out there with more tapes that keep popping up.
Yeah.
Love this from 4D. I've had 9% cider, so my senses are now acute. Much like Peter Parker's Spider-Man, his senses are tingling.
Hey, Spider-Man? Spider-Man.
That's the song. I mean, the Ramones. So, Massey, what do you think about that? I always take note of the gravitas with it. Is Rob still having a poo-poo? I still think about the gravitas within the context of vinyl community. For some reason, the vinyl community are a bunch of people that they really like it when you're really kind of serious about your record, and it's treated. It's like you're in an operating room. Will the patient make it, doctor? We're doing our best to save it.
My take on it, I think it's everything. People sometimes like goofy presentations. They like serious presentations. We know certain people are very methodical and planned out and semi-scripted, or at least have an idea what they're talking about. People like, it depends on the title and the personality. Right? So I don't think there's any one way to do it. You see it as, if people are watching it and enjoying it, you'll know.
I think that's part of your own success, is that there is a gravitas that you bring to the discussion. I think people relate to, but they do like to take it very seriously. I notice this sometimes.
I take it seriously, but I do a smirk and I do a little levity, occasionally in there. And and if I make a mistake, I'm not scripted in my case. So, it's improvised.
But you're good. Yeah, you're good. I mean, you have a rare
consciousness. Sometimes I get it wrong and I twist my, words around.
I mean, let's face facts. Some people are out there and they go, and if they don't have a script, if they don't know what they're doing, they're going to sink faster than
And it's okay having a script, but you got to learn how to present a script to make it somewhat natural. Because if you're just reading something and it's not natural, I mean, fucking publish it in a Substack or something.
Okay, great question. Why are the Monkees so big in America? In Europe, the Beatles are bigger. We'll go to Jen, then we'll go to Paul.
I mean, I would argue it depends where in Europe you're talking about, because there's certain parts of Europe where the Monkees are bigger.
Bigger than the Beatles? Blasphemy.
Depends. It depends.
Okay.
But they're a bigger deal than they are dealt with here, though, I think.
Okay. So, Paul, to you then, what do you think accounts for the popularity of the Monkees in America? What did it? What turned it around? What made it happen?
Oh, it was a TV show combined with, well, basically soundtrack albums for those, for those first 2 seasons, along with all the extras. When they got to the great movie Head, which unfortunately was lost on a lot of people, but I love that damn thing. I watch that at least twice, maybe 2-3 times a year. And and it's just, when they went.
Paul, when I was a kid, 2 weeks before it started, maybe even a month, they were showing previews. So Here Come the Monkey. And when they were in their superhero things and they fly off the balcony, I went, I got to see this. Because I'm like, what is this, 1966?
Yeah.
Right? Was it 66 when they debuted? Okay, so here's Batman, right? And so many other great shows. That mid-60 period, to be a kid, to be born in the 50s, late 50s, and you're 7 years old when all this is going down. So I saw the preview, saw everything going down. I went, I got to watch it. I was so pumped for that Monkees thing. My parents rolled their eyes, like, oh God, another kids show, because it ruled the airwaves then. But I agree with you. I think it was the TV show that did it, and great songs that were, they had all these great Neil Diamond and company. Massey, go ahead.
No, I just wanted to respond to, I think Raji asked, how do I decide that when I do black and white? For the most part, I do the black and white when they're stream of consciousness, almost like editorials. If I'm just talking, ranting maybe about a subject or something like that, and I want to get a point across, that's my black and white, with some exceptions. Sometimes some faux arty shit I throw it in. I just like black and white because I like black and white photography. So,
It really works also in Massey's
for me, it's just I know that I'm getting a little serious, sort of, and not really talking about a specific record in those cases.
Okay, Johnny, in case you missed it, Fluffy was given sneakers by Rob. He's got sneakers from Rob. They're very large. Okay, Johnny, let's get Johnny up here to see if Johnny's going to be on TV show.
No, I was going to say also just, I think the timing of when the Monkees TV show hit, it actually probably piggybacked off of when the Beatles stopped touring, that it helped fill that void.
Ah, good point. Yeah, good point. Beatles shut down August 29th, 1966, Candlestick Park, San Francisco. And Massey couldn't go. Well, he could have gone, but he had drum lessons that night.
Yeah, it was a major fuck up.
I like mentioning it because I know it's like a knife in the heart.
No, it's not anymore.
Rachel,
did you have a big poo-poo? Because you were gone for an extended period.
I had to deal with a family situation. I had to be a mediator.
I'm so sorry. I hope Anna is settled down.
But I did. While I was doing that, I did poo-poo, Rachel.
All right. Go ahead.
Rachel, what year was that they went to kaputs?
August 29th, 1966.
Rachel, I have a good reason why I wasn't involved in any of that.
Okay, I'm curious, Rob.
I didn't exist yet.
Okay, it's true. Hey, weren't you conceived around that time, though?
I was conceived in probably a Barry Goldwater debate or something.
Barry Goldwater, he was great. Did Barry do? I think Barry lost, didn't he? Goldwater lost, didn't he?
My grandfather liked to brag about his 2 kids a lot.
Yes.
And the story he would tell with my dad is my dad worked in aerospace and for some reason was on the floor during some political situation.
Yes.
And Barry Goldwater had to run out of the room and he ran into my dad and fell down.
Oh, question. Did Dad help restore him to his feet?
My dad was a son of a bitch. He probably walked away.
Hey, brother. So listen, Goldwater, you're on. This is where you belong. Stay down there. Holy smokes. Paul, what's happening on the channel? Any exciting guests or anything? Do you like having guests come on? Do you coordinate with other content creators? Go, hey, I got a little program. Would you like to come on and talk about records? Go ahead.
Oh, we always are welcome for that here.
Yeah, but I mean, you do a panel show. I'm talking about like a special guest, like say, "Ooh, I'm going to get Jason Rojas on."
I'm sorry. I get what you're saying. I haven't done that yet. No.
Oh, okay. Well, it's an idea for views.
Always open.
Okay, Massey, here's a suggestion for you. It was made earlier. Have you thought about doing a little YouTube short on some of the events. Now, the Who record was mentioned. I guess Jen did pretty good with her short on that. We'll discuss that.
I didn't do a short. I did like a 20
You
minute
did a
video.
still
full
gotta watch
on
that.
20 minutes, but for Mazzy, I guess what the rest of us would do in 20 minutes, Mazzy could kick off 60 seconds.
I don't. Yeah, I haven't done a lot of shorts, and I probably should do clips from some of my features. And
He doesn't wear shorts.
as teasers. I don't know. I just haven't gotten in the habit, because I know there are apps and things you can do that'll cut up little segments and you can do them as shorts. I should do that, but I don't really.
Holy smokes, you can buy me an egg for $1, everybody. Help support the program. You know, I just went and purchased my X thing for the next year. Holy smokes, I'm Canadian. That costs a But you know what's so great about it? Because it gives you Grok and now the Imagine, and I'm making all these really cool logos for ancestry. Like I say, a girl dies, and so rather than putting a grave picture or something, it doesn't tell me as much. I go, oh, a girl death. And I look at it. I go, oh, she was very young when she passed. What's going on here, Rob? Rob, when did this get created?
I was accused of being the gatekeeper of the vinyl community.
Okay, let's find the source of that. Who called you the gatekeeper?
I won't give him.
You will not deign.
If
You're
you,
not
go
going to
if you
deign.
go into the comments of one of my videos, then
All right. Listen, you sons of bitches. These young content creators, Psycho Platter, the lovely Beatle Babe, the Wax, and Norman Maslov, these young content creators give their all to bring you the entertainment you so richly deserve. Don't give them a hard time. Gatekeeper my ass, Rob.
Well, Rachel.
Yeah, sorry, it just gets my blood boiling.
Can you help me with gatekeeper? Because it seems like people have different meanings of what gatekeeper.
Sure. Gatekeeping, the effect of being a gatekeeper is you decide what's going to be news and what's not going to be news. What's going to be deemed hep and what's not going to be deemed hep by virtue of either addressing or not addressing the item in question. Gatekeeping, my friends.
Okay, so my understanding of gatekeeping is finding something and keeping it for yourself, and don't tell anyone about it.
Keeping it in the gate, yes.
But
we got something. Yeah, that's not it.
I think people are using it to say, like, I'm keeping you out of something. Like, I'm not allowing people in. It's not my decision to make people part of anything.
Right.
We've already put the link up for Shadi. I don't know what his situation is right now.
In response to a couple of people, I have not watched Pluribus yet. I tend to, but last night I did watch Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, which I really liked. I have a few issues with a few transitions and a little dialogue on scenes, but overall, it's a beautiful film, and I liked it. So, on Netflix, Frankenstein.
Okay, are you the keymaster, Paul?
I was biting my tongue not to make that joke.
Yeah, it's a great Ghostbusters reference. Boy, oh boy, that show dropped me when I watched it.
Are you the Bombardier?
The Bombardier?
I'm not. Who's the Bombardier?
We're going to find out, man.
Anybody know Catch-22?
Even quoting something that exists.
He's doing Catch-22.
Catch-22.
It's not known for a plethora one-liners.
Yossarian in Catch-22. Never mind.
It just didn't enter the public lexicon. All I remember about
it did at a point. There was a point. It did.
All I remember about Catch-22 is the guy with his hands in the air and the airplane chops his fingers off. Go ahead.
No, it chops his body in half. Chops his body.
What happens to him?
Rachel, isn't Art Garfunkel in it?
Yeah.
Art Funkel is. He did a lot of movies. Did you know that? Well, he did a few.
He did about 5.
I've talked about this before. If you like watching shitty movies, he starred in one of them.
Major is a Catch-22. That's a beautiful quote.
The one with Einstein?
No, it's a movie called Good to Go about the go-go music scene in DC.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen.
Where there's a murder and he's a cub reporter who goes to try and solve it.
I can imagine. Did he have the notebook and he flips it over with the pencil behind the ear? Goes, listen, pup.
My favorite scene in the movie is where he pulls a pick out and goes like this.
Oh yeah, because he had the Jufro.
No, just
he had the Jufro.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Right, we're going to go around the panel. I know Jen's seen it. For those who have seen it, what did you think of the Bruce Springsteen movie? Massey, you're a liberal. This would have been a God born in the broth of communism. What did you think of it? Obviously,
I don't know what you're talking about communism.
Bruce Springsteen
I
movie.
will say, if you want my opinion, watch the hour-long conversation I did with Digital Gramophone on the movie. We talk about it.
Okay, so it's on Massey's program. That's a great plug, Mass. Watch it.
Okay, ultimately, we thought it failed. We liked parts of it, but we thought the worst part was the script, and the director also wrote the script. I think it should have been a better writing. But all the performances were good. But I think ultimately it failed. And if you're not into Springsteen and all that thing, you're not going to.
It's really going to fail.
Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've got huge news here. This is our good friend, Martin Flingstag. Rob, you had the incredible, I was blown away when I saw this. I said one of my biggest fan came out of the crowd. I guess he saw you, went rushing towards you. There would have been hugs, tears. There it is. Finstag, I hope you don't mind. Look at how cute he is. God, I love that kid. Rob, I mean, stars in his eyes. You can see he's kind of overcome right here in this.
Right. If I could flip the camera around, Rachel, there was a line of people waiting to take pictures.
Just behind Martin to get their waxed hugs.
Yeah.
And Rob, technically, I mean, traditionally, generally, you're not a big hugger. You're not the biggest of huggers.
In fact, I had to have someone with a disinfectant spray after everyone walked away.
After dealing with some of the other, not our beloved Finstag. I love you, Finstag. Martin Finstag, we love you. Paul, do you have any dedicated fans that just go, Paul, I love you so much every show. When are you coming back, Paul, doing the next show with, can I wait 3 days between shows? Oh, Paul.
Anything but the 3 day between, but yes. Yes, I do actually.
Kind of fans? Who's your biggest fan, Paul? Who would you say is your biggest fan, other than me?
James Farley.
James frickin' Farley.
He's one of them.
Farley. Holy smokes. He's big.
We love him for it.
Oh, man. He's so good, and he's so dedicated. Often he'll say, golly, Rach, any chance you could get Paul on your show? And I'll say, we can only just hope, Finstag. Okay, anyway, Beatle Babe, your biggest fan. Other than Massey.
Okay. I don't really have fans. I have haters. I don't think I have fans, though.
Oh, stop it. How many subscribers you got?
Like 8,000 something.
8,000 something? 8,000 people something. That cannot be wrong. Okay, this is incredible. We got Jim Morrison's Lizard. Right now. It's not Jim Morrison. It is, in fact, his Lizard that survived all these years. Lizzie, we call him. Can I hug the waxed, Rob? That's entirely under your recognizance.
Have your people call my people.
All right, Lizard. Holy smokes. Okay, Mello D is Psycho's biggest fan. What do you think about that? We love Mello.
Yeah.
Holy
Mello's a good guy.
I wouldn't always use the word we when you're talking. None of us.
Yeah, I wouldn't use the word we.
All right, we love them.
Hey, if you like someone, if you like when you say we love this person or we love that politician,
it's a royal we.
Yeah, but
just let it go. Don't worry about it.
It's like
here we go. I'm a huge fan of Paul. I love the island of Misfit. Hold on, Norman. This is a big story. Do you know what the Misfit Toys is, Massey?
I do. Of course I do.
I don't think you do. Paul, tell Massey the real meaning of the Misfit Toys when it concerns all things Psychoplan. What the hell's the island of Misfit Toys?
Very simple. I know where Maz is going with this. Of course, the Misfit Toy, the Island of Misfit Toys, was from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer cartoon. But I took the Island of Misfit Toys because a lot of the people that are on the VC Island of Misfit Toys were cast-offs from this very show.
Are you kidding me? Rachel goes cast off. These are the toys because they were defective. They were deemed not good enough for boys and girls of normal intelligence.
So Rachel is a gatekeeper.
Oh, Christopher's back. Oh my God, it's Christopher. Holy smokes, all the way from Speed. Here you go, kid. Get your wrench back. Paul, I love the title. Hey, you know what? And you know who originated, who coined the Island of Misfit Toys?
Hmm.
Burl Ives.
I coined the fucking thing. Because I said, where the fuck, who's on the, oh, they, you know, so-and-so's over on Paul's show. I go and say, yeah, it's the Island of Misfit Toys over there. You know, because I'm good with the associative, you know, jocularity.
Paul's like, oh.
Does it involve cognitive ability? Yes, it does. Or lack thereof. Colt goes, I forget Colt's real name. Who's Colt's real name? He's a liberal guy. I'm a misfit toy. That's great. You sure the hell are. Richie, I didn't know you were back. Many people still haven't figured out I'm back yet.
Hey, Paul, you
Jeff
should find
Myers,
the
you
Rudolph
liberal
video game that just came out this year. It's pretty good.
Okay. What do you prefer, Massey? We'll go around the panel. M45 or M4 or 45 RPM? M45, 45 RPM.
Oh,
To me,
there
the
it
only,
is.
Just mute Paul when your kids come.
Paul, if the little fella's talk, yeah, the boy.
Thank you.
He's on it.
for me personally, one man's opinion, the only 45 is the 7-inch with a big hole or a disco 12-inch single. Otherwise, an LP never needs to be a 45. My opinion, for me, that's it.
I love Rob so much, but when you said big hole, I think something happened magical. Rob, go ahead, take it on.
I think he just likes saying big hole.
Well, little hole in the UK. So, okay, there we go.
Little hole, big hole. You know, America does everything bigger. If we're going to have holes over here, they're going to be big. Yes,
Matthew, there's a diameter to that hole. Don't people refer to the diameter?
I don't know. Yeah. When it gets to a certain diameter, the baby's coming. Definitely. You know.
Okay, if only we had somebody.
Hey, I was in the room when my son was born. So, okay.
Settle down, you guys. Here's a great question. If only we had somebody on the panel with a Chicago Bulls shirt that could tell us something about record stores in Chicago. Okay, Paul, do you know of any good stores in Chicago for record buying?
Let's see. Wax Tracks, Bull Moose Records. I would tell you my friend out in Crystal Lake, but he closed down a couple of years back. Rainbow Records in Barrington, if you're going to go out that far. That's a few to start.
Barrington.
Valhalla and Oak Park. Yeah. That'll keep you busy for a little while.
Valhalla's great store. Rob, go ahead.
You go to Dusty Groove and then Sugar Records, right? But there's Vance. If Vance sometimes watches this, he would know 100% more than I do.
I love this, Farley. It's girth. Yeah, you know, you got to watch your girth. Boy, oh boy, I'm slimming down quick, Rob. I hit the 215 today. Thoughts as you picture a new slender, more slim Rachel's.
Now, Rachel.
Yes.
The scale you use, have you done anything to
manipulate it or to cheat on it to fake the numbers?
You have to standardize it so you actually know exact weight you have.
I'm going to tell you something here, Ringo. I went to, where did I go, Sue? It's at what is the place we go? Pharmasave or Shoppers Drug, one of these places, and they have the public scale. You know, you have to hold on to part.
Yeah, Rachel, is it 1975?
Well, I'm in Canada for a few years.
You also go test the tubes from your television set in that machine.
Rob, we're a few years behind the good old US of A. Rachel, what's your goal? I'm thinking a very slender 195 for me. It gives me the heft I need. So if I need to punch somebody, they're going to feel it. But at enough weight and slenderness, where my feminine pulchritude and luminosity will be exemplifiably discernible. Okay, go ahead, Bob.
Rachel, can I help you?
Yes.
So here's what you do.
Yeah.
Go to the local feed and grain store.
Yes.
And they have that big giant scale there. That's the most accurate scale.
Oh, it's like I'm a horse or something.
He's not wrong, actually. It is oddly specific with that.
Really? Are you kidding me, Jen? You know something. You got 8 horses. Yeah. This lady is
right. So, I mean, we have scales even in like the upper part of the barn to measure out the feed every day. But yeah, you have to have it down to like a fraction of an ounce and everything.
Wow.
So it has to be accurate.
Okay, wow,
Two,
that's amazing.
Feed a grain store ASAP.
So, Paul, what do you think? Do you think that there makes some sense for me to hop on one of these horse scales in order to get an accurate measurement?
I don't know about that, but that'd be quite interesting.
Wow, that'd be fun. And you just
I'd
get
probably
down there.
break it.
Now, Jen, would I be in trouble? Would the horse people be mad at me if I hopped on their horses? Go, hey, you, get off that. That's for horses.
No, as long as you're.
Yeah, the big neigh to that.
Rachel, I guarantee if you make a video of this, it'll have more views than you complaining about Record Store Day.
I love this. Island of Misfit Toys was coined by Rachel as a bicycle platter as a pejorative, correct? Then Paul owned it as a badge of honor, correct?
Works for me.
Love it, correct? Yeah, it works for me too. Attaboy, Tokyo. Okay. For all concerned, we configured the scale. If you have scale concerns about the accuracy of the weigh in, Mazzy, I picture you at being about 168 right now. What do you think, Maz? How close am I? It's like we're at the what do you call that? The fair, at the county fair, and I'm guessing the weight for a nickel. Okay, 168 for you, Maslov.
How much I weigh?
Yeah, I'm saying 168 on you.
No, I've gained a little too much for me for my. I'm at
your frame.
I'm at 182.
I was closer at 178.
Yeah.
Okay, you said 178. Okay, Paul, you're going to be 230.
I'm comfortable about 170.
I'm thinking Paul's 230.
I mean, I look sort of skinny, but it's that.
Let's see, Paul. Massey, we're doing Paul now.
Oh, it's okay. I was looking up stuff for the he's going off to near Michigan Avenue, so I'm trying to help him with some record stores. No, unfortunately, I'm at about, last time I checked, 305. I'm a fat ass.
You're 305? Holy smokes, that's right up near my peak chubbiness. But you must be tall. You wear it quite well.
I'm almost 6 feet. I'm like a half an inch under.
Yeah, you wear it well. We'll leave Beatle Babe alone. Just a girl. Girls, we don't want any public information like this about girl weight.
Yeah.
Rob, I assume you're probably around 230.
Up and down.
Up and down. A little up and down.
Really...
Okay, Eddie, we're going to get you up here to be with Beatle Babe. God, whenever we get a real girl up, the boys just get so excited. They want to come and talk to a girl, be with a girl. There's
my girl. So there's the unicorn.
Okay, hold on. Here's the unicorn for those asking.
That's the unicorn.
That's a real unicorn. I heard they exist. I had never seen one until this very moment. A real one. I mean, that's obviously real. Rob, have you ever? Well, yeah, I know you're a boy, but have you ever wanted to own a unicorn or to be involved with unicorns in any way?
Herc, no. I'm a little over 5'11".
5'11". Herc wants to know, Rob, what is wax typing? Sue loves your horse, Jen.
I'm trying to create a poll. Is Rex and Herc the same person?
Ladies and gentlemen, our next guest comes all the way from El Pablo, Mexico. Here he is.
Laredo, what do you mean, Pablo?
Sorry, I got it all wrong.
It's all the same. It's a border town. There's a beautiful wall.
He's right down near the border. All right, just leave him alone. Eddie, how the hell are you?
I'm doing great, Rachel. How's everyone?
Well, we're doing great now that Rochelle has just joined us. Another real girl. Sorry, fellas. She's already taken Marty in Oregon. Has got it before anybody else had a chance to date this lovely girl. But Eddie, welcome to the show. Oh God, you're wiping it your way. Is it because of Maz's Too Many Records fiascos that really got you going as well?
It's a return of Beatle Babe.
Oh my God! For that comment, you were going right up next to me about my Maz. I'm going to put you in the middle because you're still really important. Don't you go anywhere, Eddie. What are your thoughts of Beatle Babe being back? Excited?
I'm glad she's back. You know,
all right. That's what I want. Yeah. Loki had some misgivings. Okay, my former pay pig farmer. Holy smokes! If I was farming, I'd look at that pay pig and I go, "It's amazing! It's somebody fed that pig. It's just not getting fed." Okay, Rach, Rochelle, you are here. Finally, another person in. It's not me, of course. It's Rochelle. Finally, another person on board. Wissam says, other than Johnny. Well, we love Johnny. He's got a temper, but we love him. Mousy, what broils your britches in the vinyl community when it comes to music? Not the politics thing, but just the music, the channels. Is it the abscance way that kids show records? Here, I'll show you a record, Mousy. Sometimes the children show the record.
You know, I just think people can up their game a lot when they're presenting. If you see reflection in a cover and you hold it for a second and you don't keep it still. Rob does a horrible thing too. Rob does like,
whoa, that's dancing. Okay, that's not good.
That's a Rob.
Yeah.
I thought you were making out with it for 2 seconds.
Rachel, I believe Mazzy does a bad thing too, showing himself on camera.
Oh, Rob, that's too harsh. We love Massey. Massey, you just showed this album.
Mazzy,
I'm just presenting, just saying. See, first of all, if you get that light thing like that, you don't want to do that because you can't
get
read
rid
it.
of that.
You have to kind of pivot it so you see if you have to pivot it up.
There
You
you
know, you have to know your lighting source. It comes to your lighting source, right?
well, Mazzy, not everybody has your background.
But then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but they've got eyes. The ones of us that aren't fully
What you
blind.
need to do, Mazzy, is do a how to make video series.
Yeah, then I sound pretentious if I do that. You know, I could, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, just to help out.
But then people are going to think I'm the gatekeeper.
Well, we talked about gatekeeping earlier. Okay, Paul, what burns your britches in the vinyl community other than the political thing? But what burns your britches?
Actually, I think I'm pretty much in the middle of the road on everybody's videos. Honestly, I'm not critical. Hell, I always never professed to be a professional damn show. So what am I got to bitch about?
All right. So you're very laissez-faire. Rob, you have high standards. What burns your britches in the vinyl community?
I'll tell you, Rachel, I have a good one.
Okay, I'm curious.
What burns my britches is when people refer to things that upset me as burning my britches.
Wow. I could see where that would be a problem. Okay, Eddie, you got a question for Rob?
No question for Rob.
I'm sure you do. Okay, awkward silence, Eddie. Thank you for coming on the panel. Beatle Babe, for yourself, what burns your beautiful girlish britches?
I have no dog in that fight.
No dog at all. So you're so good. Nothing bothers you about the vinyl community. I already kind of addressed mine a little bit. I find the gravitas, this seriousness. I mean, at the end of the day, it's records. It's first world problems, people. What are you worried about? Like, this is a very rare first edition. I got it 5 years ago in a burning barn. I pulled it out. The cow died, but I got the record. And it's just so serious and overstated. I just haven't.
I just thought of one, Rachel.
Okay, go ahead, Eddie.
I hate it when people poo-poo and pee-pee on Record Store Day.
Oh,
Record Store Day is meant to just gather people, support independent record stores, and commingle with people in line. And yet there's some people who always find an excuse, whether it be the releases, which sometimes I agree the releases are kind of shitty, but there's other albums that you can purchase from these independent record stores.
Okay, Rob, go right ahead. Obviously this has activated something in your gut.
Rachel, what upsets me is when people refer to what they have as too many records. Maybe just say I have a lot more than I can listen to. I don't have enough room, so I have a large assortment of records.
Yeah,
but not too many records.
Not
Come on,
too many.
We could do better than that.
What is too many? Can we come up with a different name? Maybe
at what point you don't have too many records? Because from my understanding, he's been downsizing his collection. So did he get to the point where there are not too many records anymore?
I don't know, but he should refer to the More Than Enough Record Society. But I'm sure if he gets involved with them, then he'll have issues with them because he doesn't seem to get along with groups of vinyl people that do stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, we still got the merch store. We haven't done much with it, but or promoting of it, but it's still there. We haven't pulled it down. So there's you can buy a coffee cup with some of your favorites, t-shirts. We got a number of Rob the Wax themed items. Rob never sees. He's donated everything to my coffers, which I think is incredible.
Rachel, can I show you the records I picked up in Los Angeles last weekend?
Eddie, of course, Eddie. Okay, you were in LA last week, right?
Yes.
All right, buddy. Here we go.
Picked this up, which is a Fuzz. The name of the band is Fuzz, and it's got the famous Ty Segall on here. If people remember Ty Segall, he's like a busy musician. He's got this project, he's got his solo project, and he's got other projects that he's involved in. Very heavily involved in making a lot of independent music. So this is a Fuzz 3. Picked this up at Record Safari, Rob's favorite store. And while I was at Record Safari, I was able to pick this up off the wall. An original Megadeth. So far, so good. So what?
You did good.
Picked this up at the Hollywood record show, which was a bust.
Yeah.
But for $10, I can't say no to an original, extremely clean copy of Ali Akbar Khan's album.
Okay. He lived in San Francisco, Ali Akbar Khan.
Yeah, a friend of mine actually took classes with him.
Yeah, it's San Francisco State. I saw him a few times. Yeah.
Oh, Thor. Thor with this.
Yeah, this is Creator, German thrash band.
Where'd you get
that double album for $20? And,
okay, hang on 1 second. We had to say goodbye to Paul. Paul Psychoplatters has left the building. We just love him. He's so busy. He's got grandkids and everything. Thanks for coming on, Paul. And now back to Eddie. Record time showing. Here we go. I love the Raspberries.
Yeah, this is the band of Blonde, a Redhead. They're two brothers and a girl from Japan. They opened up for the Tool. They're amazing band.
Okay.
And the last one is Dice Spitz, which is an all-female garage band from Austin, Texas. So this is their first album. If you like garage punk band, all-female, I highly recommend Dice Spitz.
All right. All girls. You know, a lot of guys like girls. That's why we got Beatle Babe on, because we know when we do the show. You know, I do the best I can with my bosom and whatnot, but when we get a real girl here, holy smokes, the views are off the charts. And I know this is going to be one of our best selling videos. I want to thank personally Beatle Babe for being here to make that happen.
Tell Beatle Babe checks in the mail.
Checks in the mail, Beatle Babe. We're paying you the same rate that Rob gets, so you're going to be proud about that. Go ahead, Norman.
No, some people are bitching about the record show. If you're talking about the WFMU record show, the people I know that are there now, yesterday and today, have been really enjoying it. But I guess it depends on what you're looking for. I'm not there at this time, but I think the New York one has been really good.
Okay, Gabby's here, by the way. Gabby,
I saw Gabby.
And she's stuck in WFMU. She didn't go this year.
Yes, she did.
No, she's saying she's staying home.
She went yesterday.
Oh, okay. Well, she's staying home today.
Look, there's Gabby, okay?
Yeah, we love Gabby. Hold on. Let's make her big. Hold on. There she is. Look at that. She met the concert buddy.
Oh, that's a great T-shirt.
That is a
well. What's great about that? The best,
and that's concert buddy. We love Chad.
The best one, which we didn't show, which I showed earlier, is this one.
That's so great.
We brought him in, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is, Chad Kassem. His worst nightmare coming real. Can I make this?
I want to know from Chance if he even realized that it was one of his quotes. I think that's perfect. I don't know. I don't know if he remembers that.
Yes, Rob.
I've decided to rebrand, Rachel.
Okay, what do you got?
Okay, you let me know, people, if this is okay rebranding.
Okay, records aplenty. YouTube channel. I like it, Rob.
I feel I have too many records, Rachel, but you know that phrase.
Yes,
it's unacceptable if you have a lot.
Too many records. It's not.
This is like rational. This is friendly, and it's like my personality, Rachel.
Okay, but hold on, Rob. This is you never think it's going to be controversial. we have a number of too many records, and I like to call them sycophants. Okay, one of them is Sophie O'Brien, and the other one is Marty in Oregon. Marty, your head is so far up that gentleman's rear end. I can't believe it.
Right?
When did you fall in love with too many records? You said you've had many moonlit dinners, talking romantically, sharing thoughts about records. Records to a day. Unfair to your friend. What's his real name? Bert. What is he known as?
You talking about Matt?
Yeah,
Matt.
Rachel.
Matt,
Rachel.
Right, Rob. Yes.
It's Matt, like doormat.
Like as doormat. All right, I'll remember that. Marty, too many records. Controversial figure you've chosen to embrace. Why?
The irony is that I think, although he's not effective, he tries to stay out of the controversy. I think he generates a little bit of it. But of course, anybody with a big channel is going to do that. I can see Wax's point in what he says. But Wax is also here to keep us in check too, and that's what we like about that with a laugh.
He's a gatekeeper.
Yeah. But Matt's a good guy.
Marty,
I like him.
Marty, maybe another hat choice.
Oh, sorry. I can. I've got a trucker
That's
hat here.
a good looking hat. No, you keep. That's not even a hat. That's a cap.
Hey,
Gabby, from Belfast.
Gabby, a question, because Frank said he doesn't like to go because it's too. Did you feel the record show in New York was too crowded for you yesterday, Gabby? Was it? Or too, I guess it depends when you go.
I talked to Jazz Bum Mike, and he said that he was there for like 8.5 hours, and he didn't even look at his phone. He was like enthralled in digging, and cool. it was packed. He said it was packed.
Oh. Okay, let's go to Eddie. Eddie, have you ever been to the big? I know you're tears wiping, tears away. Beatle Babe is with us. I can't believe it myself. I'm so excited.
Yeah, Jen, it's good to see you back. Sorry.
Marty, I love that. Okay, so Eddie, what do you think? New York. Have you ever been to the big show?
Never been. It's on my to-do list. Hopefully next year or the year after. But I always go to the Austin convention, which is, nothing to laugh about. It's a great convention.
Well, that's in your backyard.
Yeah.
Austin is a bigger show, but it's a different kind of show because New York, you get more also European stuff.
Well, you get more attitude for one thing. If you're in New York, you're getting a lot of attitude. I'll tell you that much.
Well, the thing is now it's a big like commie show.
Well, the Austin show from the last time that you guys attended, they opened up the back room even further.
It was open when we were there the first day.
Yeah, but now there was even more vendors. So
cool.
It was pretty big.
Okay, here's the rundown. Gabby goes, it was a bit crowded at 2 p.m. afternoon, so that's prime time, I would argue. But we're able to navigate because we know a lot of the local sellers from our monthly record fairs that we've got to know over the year. There are some that we've gone over the past few years. Rob, you ever been to the big New York show?
No.
Any interest? Is it when you want to target?
Here's my feeling about the New York show. I would like to go for the experience, but I'm not a good planner as far as flights and hotels. But to spend all that money to fly there, to stay in a hotel, and then to go buy 3 records that cost a lot of money, that I know you could probably find a lot of other things, but my point is I live in LA. Yesterday I went out, found like 10 records, and they were awesome, and maybe the same type of records I would have found at the show, right?
I love this one. The Victoria Record Show in London, England is our big one. Floor space equals 2 football fields.
Wow.
So
wow, holy cow.
That is a lot of yardage.
How big is the Den Bosch?
It's like Wembley. Yeah, Rob, you're one of Don Bosch, right?
Look, Rachel, I'm going to try and go to Den Bosch in April. I'm going to try.
Marty, can you take your truck over to Den Bosch? Is there a chance you're going to be at Den Bosch this year?
I'm not going to be at Den Bosch. I think there's probably a way. I think they probably put big trucks on boats and go across.
I think a very large airplane could carry it.
The trucks all the trucks in Europe are mostly cab over.
Yes.
So that's it with the flat front because of the size of the roads.
But you'd have to, unfortunately, Marty, you'd have to change your truck to a lorry.
Exactly. That's what
it would have to be a lorry. I think Marty's saying that in so many words. Manzi, Den Bosch, All the kids are going. Jason Rojas is going to be there.
Yeah,
I'm waiting
for the fund to start raising funds to take me to Den Bosch.
Okay, can we do that? Can one of our American people start a GoFundMe?
Well, if that happened, it would
get to raise funds, and I
would
don't.
piss
Because
some people.
he's pitching it. Why didn't you pitch this? This is why Massey.
You know what?
I haven't started a Patreon yet. I haven't started that stuff. So instead, just send me to Den Bosch. Put me up.
Rachel, can I make a plea for Mazzy? I think I have a great idea.
Okay, hold on, Massey. Listen to this. This is on your
Rob,
behalf.
I want to hear Rob.
Hey, okay.
Rob, go ahead.
Hey,
Go back.
I know you're watching the Maylocks people. You need to get into the BC demographic because we all have upset stomachs. Use Mazzy. Pay for a trip over to Denver.
Holy smokes! Can you imagine Massey for Geritol?
No, yeah, Rachel.
Wouldn't that be great,
that movie Idiocracy, right?
Yeah, I like it. And also,
can't you just picture Mazzy going, I really want to go to Den Bosch, brought to you by Maylocks.
I love that. And Massey, the other thing, like Depends is doing, you could go up, you could be, hey, I'm at a record show. I just shat myself, but you'd never know it because I've got Depends.
Rachel, I would have no problem in having a sponsor cover my Den Bosch trip.
Right, Rachel?
Yeah.
I'm Mazzy, and coming to a record show is a great experience, but not when you have low blood sugar. So, I like to
oh my God, and then he went down the thing. Holy smoke. Massey, what do you think of you could do one of those things? You're on the floor at Den Bosch. I'm at Den Bosch. I've fallen. I can't get up.
No, what I would just do. No, everyone would be falling to the left of me, and I'll just be standing like this.
Oh, now you're doing a thing. Yeah.
Hey. Hi, I'm Mazzy. And like me, you go to these record shows with another friend, but then you lose them. But not anymore. When you get this home syncing device.
Holy smokes. Anal suppositories are no laughing matter. I'm Norman Massoff, and I'm here to give you a second chance at record show.
Hey, have you ever been at a record show and needed to crap your pants?
I would love to do
Mazzy would have the diaper on the outside of his pants.
We got it. When you go to Den Bosch, you know what would be great? So you guys don't lose sight of yourselves amongst all the millions of people there, is if you all wore a Rob the Wax type tracksuit. Oh, there goes Mazzy. There goes Rob. You guys would all be dressed like. It'd be a little posse.
I mean, I'll say this. I wear this because when I go out digging for records, you get dirty as hell. I'm not going to dirty my nice clothes, but
yeah.
You also should wear one of these.
Holy smokes. I got my in-groove going too, Rob. Holy smokes. That is incredible. Rob, I was in the store and I saw an Adidas exercise jacket, and it was so tempting to get it just to kind of emulate a little bit of your moxie, your Italian mob kind of. Well, actually, it's more Eastern European, isn't it, Eddie? You watch a lot of films. Eastern, you're like the Bulgarians. They're running around and they got those tracksuits. It's very popular amongst the underworld. Jen, have you ever dated a fella from the underworld?
No.
Good question on my part. An underworld felon. No dating plans for you or anything like that.
Rob?
Sometimes the bad boys can kind of. Okay, go ahead, Norman.
Rob, what are the dates of Den Bosch? Do you know offhand?
Here's the dates.
No, I don't know off the top of my head. It's April.
You can fly directly from Seattle to Amsterdam, which is good. I hate changing planes on.
The way it was described to me is probably be best to fly into Amsterdam and take the train or.
Well, of course. That's the.
If you guys go to Amsterdam, you could have drugs.
Space cake, Rachel. Do you know the space cake?
Space cake.
Yeah, isn't that the thing where it's like hashish and the little thing, and you go for a little journey in your head?
Yes.
I think that would be fantastic.
Ayahuasca shakes.
Okay, I like this, Rob. You're waiting for your chance to play bass for the band Korn. Korn, because they dress in the tracksuit type thing, apparently.
But so does Run DMC. Why not Run DMC?
Yeah, why can't he be oh, are you being racist, Plastic? I covered you there, Rob. Holy smokes. Okay, Fluffy. Rach, I got a feeling Rob's going to be gifting me an old tracksuit to go with them new sneakers. Holy smoke. That is fantastic.
You can make a mini me.
Okay, what? Den Bosch is next weekend. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but we're going to the April one.
We're going to go to the April one. We got to plan ahead. Hey, are you going, Greg, to Den Bosch? You're over in Paris or something. You're in France somewhere.
Rob, how much was the flight to Den Bosch from LA?
I haven't even looked into that.
I would imagine. What do you think? $700?
Well,
Oh no.
you know, Rachel, do you think I buy records aplenty?
Yeah, you would buy records aplenty.
No, I buy a lot of records. I use credit cards that have benefits.
Yeah.
And I pay them off every month.
Smart move.
Yeah.
Airline
So
miles.
I have the Chase Sapphire card, which is like the best travel credit card you could have. So I'm probably going to use my points on that to book on my
Okay. Premium economy.
Yeah.
I'd like to get a little more leg
You
room.
got to have
Premium
leg
economy.
room, man.
Between
You can't-
business
Is
and regular economy.
$1,000.
Really?
Business is 4,000. I'm not doing business or first, but
Holy hell.
you can get it as low as about 600.
My plan is to go over there for an extended a bit of time so I can go visit some other places.
Yeah, I'd go
Now,
for a
what would
week.
you do? So you're going to be for a while. Are you going to go to Belgium?
Well, not that I've become best friends with Angelo Kelly, but he's going to be touring around that time. I thought it might be cool to go either before or after to see him perform.
So say like taxes and everything, $1,100. You want a week of hotels, or if you can share part of the time, a decent hotel is gonna be what, $300?
No,
They had a hostel.
They said the one thing about hotels in there,
150, 200?
yeah, around that, 100.
200? So
yeah.
that's 1,500. So you're talking about $4,000 still.
Yeah,
Right.
we'll go with the fundraiser, man. We just need American.
So a $5,000 will cover it. Okay, a $5,000 will give me enough to enjoy myself.
You want to take at
What
least
if I
$1,000
want to
for
take
records.
the train to the record store in Dusseldorf?
Rachel, Mazzy, can I explain to you if you want to go to the record store and do
Yeah, let's do this, Rob.
A vehicle will approach you and a message will go, get in.
Yeah.
The door will magically open. You get in there.
Okay.
You know how to get there, Mazzy.
Yeah, you'll be taken and the figure will go, is it safe?
Holy smoke. Messi is a great comment here. Coming in for Gabby. Honestly, what I love about WFMU, the amount of imports I can find there. New York City.
Well,
I
that's
found
right.
so many French Beatle EPs there. Definitely makes the Beatles
I
so
found that
here.
when I went to New York, you get a lot of that.
Hey, Rach, can I show some records?
All right, Marty. It's a novel around here showing records. Eddie tried it earlier with Modica. Well, it was okay. Let's see what you can do.
All right. So yesterday I picked up a collection of 350 records, and
Holy smokes!
yeah, it was a total kind of some lady posted on Facebook Marketplace that she had these 5 Bruce Springsteen albums, and for $40, and an $8 Bruce Springsteen album in good shape is okay. So I went to pick them up, and I asked her if she had any other records, and she said, "Well, yeah, I've got like 6 crates full of records." And I said, "Can I take a look?" And she said, "Yeah." So I went back in there and I bought them all. I was prepared to pay her double what she quoted me for the records. So what it turned out to be was a whole bunch of new wave stuff, and I've never seen a collection like this where every record is near mint. I mean,
is it her collection or she?
It was hers and her dad's.
Okay.
And so today on my show, I spent like 6 hours last night going through all of them. And I've chosen out about 100 or so to sell on my show today, but I'll just show a few of it. There was a whole new wave haul that I hadn't seen before. Anyway, here's a Blondie, a Spanish single.
Oh wow!
By Blondie, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, never seen it.
We all know this record, of course.
Oh yeah.
But the wild thing it's so crazy to find these records that they look like they haven't been played. I don't know. Is this Pierre Ubu? Do you guys know this guy?
Yeah. Proto-punk. Well, they're
right.
late 70s, early 80s.
there's like six of this guy's or this band's
Album?
albums. Gary Newman.
Yeah.
Um,
Classic for him.
this was interesting. This is in the Shrink. This is Los
Ooh,
Angeles.
nice.
Great record. That is
Yeah.
that's one of the
That's
best
my
LA.
favorite.
That's a
Yeah.
great record.
Yeah, so I'll
I
find a
mean,
home for that today.
That's
hopefully.
probably a $30 to $40 record there.
More than that, Rob. More than
More.
that in the Shrink with in near
50 to
mint.
60.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, nicely done, Marty. That's good.
Here's this is Modern English, but signed by the band. I went and looked up all the names. It was kind of cool. Here's one that was that's kind of fun. Lenny and Squiggy. This is a promo, and it has the poster inside.
Oh, cool.
Which is pretty neat.
I know one of them's gone. Squiggy or Lenny is gone now. Maybe both guys.
Squiggy's gone. Lenny, Michael McKean. He's the lead singer from Spinal Tap.
Oh, same guy from Spinal Tap.
He's still around. Okay, so there was a whole handful of Devo.
Michael Pilmer.
Check this out. These are Devo bootlegs.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I had no idea there was bootlegs for Devo.
These two are still sealed.
Holy smokes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, nice
So,
find.
There's one of them was sold in like 2014. You can't buy them on Discogs anymore because they're not official. So I guess they're not considered. There's some liability there maybe. Herc, yeah, I've picked out a few, absolutely, but there's just so many good ones here. I want to share them with my friends.
Wow.
So I don't know. I know that some of my friends express some interest and would like some of this stuff, but I don't know about prices and what. So I'm going to rely on some help for that. And then this is the last one I'll show. This is a Queen bootleg.
Oh yeah.
From 1975. It's just playing on Wizardo Records.
How they used to do them, like the bootlegs. I don't know too much about. I know the Beatle bootleg. In the old days, they'd come and they were just a slick on top on, just like a Xerox piece of paper that they would stick on the front of it, and there's your Beatle record.
So anyway, I'm going to do at 10 o'clock. I'll have my stream, and I've got about 100 or 150 records to go through and offer them to people that want them.
Well, that's fantastic. Yeah,
I want to respond to Ford. I want to respond to 4D Man because he said to me earlier, 5,000 is a lot of money. I'm not poo-pooing, but I'm saying that's what you would need to make a week's trip in Amsterdam in terms of airfare, lodging, meals, that kind of stuff. $4 to $5 grand.
For sure.
You are exceptionally wealthy. Everyone knows it, and a lot of us just 15K for you. You piss. 2K every morning.
I am on a fixed. I own my house, so that's good. But I'm a senior citizen. I don't have a normal job.
Listen, Mazzy's eating cat food right now to survive.
That's the guy in order to
cat food and Bombay Sapphire martinis.
Oh,
Mazzy, just sell a couple of lunch boxes, and that'll finance your trip.
I did.
Oh, you did.
So, Eddie, what's happening with your system? I know you were all Rega before, but I think there's been some expanding, or you're doing change up a little bit. What's going on with the rig?
I still have my all Rega system, with the exception of the Harbeth speakers.
Yeah.
And hopefully next year I'll be upgrading my integrated amp, which is a Rega. Hopefully, either a Moon. There's brand,
Canadian company, yeah.
You've heard of them, Moon?
Yeah. It's got Glenn Calloway's got a Moon preamp. Right?
Okay, so I might go that direction, or if not, I've been looking at the Sugden.
Moon has a good reputation. Canadian company that apparently they're highly spoken of. But so have you got the same Harbeth Rob's got?
Yes,
Johnny L. A bootleg like what he's talking about, live shows, and Doles that are copying actual records, full records, are two different things. A live kind of recording in that. Now, bootlegs, yes, the artists don't get, but it's a different beast. So just so you are aware of that, they're not.
This is a learning situation for
counterfeiting.
Johnny L.
Those are
Massey is now teaching Johnny.
Hey,
one's
about
counterfeiting,
that.
one's bootleg.
Johnny, come sit on
Okay, hold
Mazzy's
on.
lap.
Let's get this here. Rob,
Johnny,
go ahead.
come
Take
sit
this.
on Mazzy's lap as he explains to you about vinyl and how it works.
This is but Rob, you've got to admit, Massey's right. The whole dole phenomena is an entirely different can of pineapple.
Well, they're not illegal, but they're gray market in parts of Europe.
No, actually, they're produced where the
Where the
copyright.
copyright
Yeah, well, that's what I mean.
applicable.
But
But
I
they're
think
not authorized. They're
they
not
shouldn't be
authorized.
imported to the states where copyright would cover those records. That's how I take it.
Bootlegs are generally live recordings or outtakes that never were meant to see the light of day. Somebody gets a hold of them, a tape is leaked.
Well, I mean, I have a good example right here.
Okay, go right ahead, Rob.
I picked this up yesterday. This Pharoah Sanders, it's a live show. They ripped it off the radio. It sounds excellent, but it came from the radio broadcast. This is not authorized. They didn't even put
All
it
right, it's unauthorized. Now, Jen, do you have any unauthorized records in your own collection and or what we would term as bootlegs?
Yeah, but I don't think they'd be of interest to you guys, though.
Well, hold on. You aren't suggesting for one moment that these could be live recordings, live
Yes.
the incredible lives of an alley?
Of course they are.
Would they be live
Jen, do you like this
in
album?
New York?
Oh, yes.
That's a great
Yes,
record.
I do. I love that one.
Yeah.
I've got that.
It looks unplayed. I've never seen a
Wow.
Monkeys
You have
record.
an
That
awesome
might be.
copy.
Is that a Rhino reissue? Is that a?
It's yeah, it is. Yeah.
I have that version. It's very good.
Okay. Cool.
I got
It might be a Kevin Gray cut or a Chris Bellman cut, actually.
Oh.
Look in the dead wax.
Oh, okay.
Holy smoke. Jen, if you could date any recording engineer, who would it be and why? That's come on. We got a real girl here. Let's take it up. A lot of these kids, they aren't as young as they used to be. But, say what you will about Bertie Grunman. But even at his advanced age, he's quite a looker, quite frankly. Bertie Grunman. Chris Bellman, of course, that was a big. And what about these record producers, like these record plant owners or whatever they are, these label people? Who are they? Like Chad Kassem. Who is he really? What does he do, Mazzy? What's the best description of Chad Kassem for a youngster just getting into the game, learning and wanting to date a young record magnate?
Well, is
he a mogul?
He's a label and a pressing plant owner. Despite what people may think, even though he's a little tactless at times, I admire him and he does great work. And most of the stuff he puts out is excellent. And
would you put him in the?
I admire him for building a company. Pardon me?
Would you put him in the dateable category? Like, I could date him.
I wouldn't. I don't know.
All right, we're just trying to appeal a little bit more to our.
We never hear about
I
if
don't
he's
put
a
him in the
family
dating
man or
categories,
not.
don't you?
We don't know if he's a family man or not. I don't.
But
do.
Nancy, wasn't he one of the ones that didn't give up on vinyl when CD?
Yeah,
was
so you
over?
gotta give him credit,
Props,
really.
yeah.
Marty,
I found
did
Rob's
you know-
favorite band while I was out.
Oh,
and about.
I got that album myself.
That's a good
Sealed.
record.
Sealed.
Wow,
Mine's not sealed. Mine is well played.
99 cents. Imagine that.
I could sell
Right.
that for $40, $50, $60 in my auction,
Are you serious?
probably.
I have 13 on it.
Real quickly to answer for
What?
this,
Auctions are
I
different
actually did a whole video about the Judy Garland blackface thing a couple years ago.
Oh, okay. So there was controversy with Judy.
Marty,
I
is
mean,
that an
it wasn't
original?
like it was her idea. She was a kid. Back in those days, the Hollywood system literally owned your ass. You had to do, if they said jump, you said how high. That was not her idea. Therefore, I am not holding that against her
Did
personally.
Mickey Rooney put her up to it, Jen?
No, but he
Hey,
was
Rob.
also
I would
guilty
put
of
it
it.
past that little bastard. Holy crap. Double guns, Jen.
Wait.
What's
Hold on.
happening with Marty?
Wait, you have
Double
13
gun.
of those?
Yeah, 13. No, just 2 of them. One of them is unsealed. It's in near mint condition.
Yeah,
I
but
think it's
they're
an original.
OG copies.
I believe so. Yeah.
Mazzy, I don't think they go for what Mazzy said he can get them for, but I don't doubt Mazzy could get that for them.
Well, I sold at the auction last week. I had some sealed records. I sold a '70s Band on the Run sealed with a hype
Yeah,
sticker.
but
For,
that's the 70s band on the run. Those go-go records, I
I've
think.
got that record too.
think
Beauty
go
and the
for-
Beat.
They could go for like $25. I
But
say.
sealed $40. Okay.
Okay, I'll change the price.
Well, I would
Beauty
no.
and
If you're
the Beast.
putting it in a bin somewhere, maybe $20 sealed. I don't know.
You know, if
Yeah.
you're offering them to people through your channel, I think $25 is a good deal.
Yeah, I try to price all my records under the Discogs because I got them for a really good deal, and I want my friends to score something too. I mean, it should be an advantage to buy from me as opposed to have to go to a record store.
Right.
Marty, how did this lady acquire so many sealed records?
Isn't that wild? There's so many in shrink.
I think they were collectors back when they came out. They just bought
Maybe
them.
she
Hey,
had
Marty, I hope
There you
got
go. That's a great
did
album.
you get a good deal on those
That is a
records?
good album.
Rob, I'm not going to say online, but it was unprecedented. Probably the greatest score I've had.
Okay, so
Damn you, Marty.
those B-52s are $30 records if they're original.
Yeah.
Really?
Everybody wants them.
I mean,
Yeah.
I have $15 on that.
Is it sealed?
Everybody wants
And
those.
then
albums.
you know what, Marty? Then you'll sell it. Here's the problem with a $30 record for me. You put it on eBay and then they take their fee and everything. So
Yeah.
maybe you will get $15. You know what I mean?
Oh, Rob.
Okay,
Translucent. Purple
No.
Oh,
Okay.
hold on. They all are. That's the way they came out.
Yeah, well, there's about 5 different
Variations.
The cover
But
colors
they
are
came
different.
out. They were all
Yeah, the cover
translucent.
color.
No, the vinyl. It could be
You want the brown and black one, or black
I
and
thought
red?
they were all
But that-
translucent. I got a
But yeah, wait, Marty. Here's what
Yeah.
you need to look at on that record.
Okay.
So Robert Ludwig mastered it. Some of them have RL next to master disc on one side, but the rarer one has RL next to it on both sides.
Let's take a look.
And typically you'll find like
RL.
if it's purple or blue or violet, that's the most common one, I think. But they're
That's great.
brown.
This is crazy. Andy's here. Beatle Babe, I think Billy Eilish. Are you talking Mickey Rooney?
Phineas
What
Hall.
is
Like,
the connection of Mickey
Phineas,
Rooney
like
and
Phineas
Billie
and Ferb.
Eilish?
What?
Billie Eilish and Mickey Rooney are related? I had no idea.
No,
Marty,
no,
we're
they were
looking at the label. Marty is about to reveal the label for you.
It
I
only
think-
has RL on one side.
Yeah, I think Marty's trying to solve some sort of Columbo
He's
style.
looking
problem.
Yes.
for go to your
Correct.
B-52, Marty. If you got a custom label, your album's going to go up in value.
Excuse me, you said you bought the record
Right.
from a lady.
Regatta the blank.
It's got the poster too.
Regatta the blank. Yeah, you got to have that.
Hey, PB Thou is saying the B-52's rare one. has a
B-52, you got to look at the
custom
label.
Custom label.
Custom label. Go
Man,
look.
you're really stupid about records, Marty.
I am. I'm Rob. I don't
Marty,
know a whole
you're
lot.
not an expert like Rob, who is acknowledged now as one of our foremost jazz
Right, Rachel?
aficionados.
That's a banger.
That could be an expensive record. Hey,
Okay,
Rachel,
Oiko.
please refer to me as Records Aplenty, okay?
Records aplenty at the top left corner, ladies and gentlemen. Records.
Oh, nice.
That's a 78. That could be $100 record, Marty.
Man, I better.
Marty, why don't you show me the
Marty.
records and I'll let you know.
Okay.
Well, you could look him. He can look him up himself.
Well,
did,
he did,
but
and apparently he's pricing them at $13.
That's the
Marty,
first.
you sell me that Fear record for $13, please?
I have 24 on it.
That's
I
like
can sell it
I'll buy
first.
if it's mint. I'll buy that for 24.
25.
It
Oh,
is.
you
It
got
is mint. It is absolutely
Not
mint.
that record, the Fear record.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't she pretty in pink?
How much did you have on the
this
Fear
one here.
record?
look at the B-52's label. Everyone's pissing on you.
The
Massey,
Fear
we
Rec-
got a question for you.
I have 42 on that.
Massey, is it worth selling anything on eBay?
I don't know. I hardly do it because it takes forever.
No, I do it on eBay.
Well, he does. It depends. It depends.
Rachel, I sold my high-end records the last month on eBay and have done pretty well.
I think if you have, I think Rob's right. If you have high-end
Hey,
records,
that's a good album. End of the century.
I have a copy of that.
Danny says.
But that record goes for, as far as Ramones records go, that doesn't go for the high.
Yeah,
you
but
have-
it's got Danny says on it. I love that song.
if you have high-end expensive records, eBay is better. Is good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Norman.
Is that the Jam?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a double album, still in the shrink.
That's like $40, 30, 40 bucks.
I don't know.
I have 29 on it.
How much you have on it?
29.
That's probably right.
Yeah.
Well, you said 30.
I got
40.
one to ask you about. Let's see if I can find it here.
But Marty, I would put that Fear record up on eBay ASAP for like over $100. Is Marty throwing up in the records?
Marty's reaching for more. Yeah, Horse is a great album.
That technically is a $20 record, I think.
Really, even with Robert Ludwig?
35.
Okay.
Boy, they were going for like 60 and 70 on.
It's a good album, and it's got a
but
lot
that's
of
what people are trying to sell it at. I don't know what it's selling.
You'll be pleased to know.
Yeah.
Copy of that album.
What I wonder is because it's near mint, the vinyl, if that.
Well,
but I'll price it down.
I'm just going off the top of my head. Defer to Discogs.
The good thing about eBay is you actually see the fucking record you're going to buy.
Here, you want me to tell you why I prefer eBay to Discogs?
Yeah.
You actually can see who's looking at your record. Discogs, you have no idea.
Oh, okay.
And Discogs buyers put it on their want list, and then you offer them. They just don't participate. eBay is a quicker sale, in my opinion.
Well, you can tell these kids.
Oh, I was just going to say, this could be a great new show for you, Marty.
Yeah.
Like whenever you buy records.
Yeah, but he has to find Lonely Widows.
Hold on. It's hard for Sue.
It's basically the show that.
Hold on, Nancy. Wait just a sec.
boys are so rude.
She's got a brainstorm.
Listen, Sue, it's because you're around Rachel that makes you so angry.
Okay, she got an idea for Marty.
Shut the fuck up, Mazzy.
Whoa, Sue.
Holy shit! God damn!
Bill just froze over.
What the
That
hell?
was horrible. Now you've activated magic. I'm so sorry, Norman.
My image of you, Sue, is shattered.
Okay, tell the kids your idea for Marty. Marty,
Oh,
hey,
that's
this
funny.
is for you.
That's a $30 record.
They can't listen to you.
That's a $30 record.
I'm not on camera.
It's not a $30 record.
Yeah, you got to be on camera.
In my book, it is.
I apologize, Sue. So explain your.
So Sue's idea is that Marty should do a weekly show after he grabs, or anytime he does a bundle grab, and he'd get good views on this. If you and Rob would go on there and help him price his records, he'd just show, like we're doing right here, but on Marty's turf.
Yeah.
I think people would like to watch that. That would be good viewing.
Before his auction.
That would be good viewing before the auction. The price came with, we could call it too many prices or something. We'd work it out. Yeah, we'd get a title for it.
I think people would watch that.
People
Oh,
would.
Mazzy loves this one, don't you, Mazzy?
Oh, yeah.
Elvis Costello.
I got 9 Elvis Costello records in this thing.
Do you have that one before?
I didn't have it. No,
it's good. It's T-Bone Burnett produced.
I listened to it last night. Yeah,
I think his debut. My aim is true.
It's the lamest of the Elvis records, but his records don't go for crazy money.
No, they're not. They're not.
Marty,
yeah, that's a good album, Marty.
Did she work for a record store or a record label?
No. She just they were just her records, and she wanted to get him out of the house.
Wow.
You know.
Okay, this is hurtful. Mazzy, how do you handle it when the kids talk competition? That collection is 10 times better than the Disney
That's
collection.
a very good collection. I'm not,
yeah, but is it hurtful? I feel this may be hurtful.
Dizzy had quantity. He had a lot of great stuff and a lot of shit stuff. And he had a lot of in-between, middle-of-the-road stuff.
Go back to Marty.
Yeah, good Beatles stuff. Okay, Marty, here we go.
I listened to this last night, and it's good.
Oh, yeah.
Tim Curry.
I don't know if his records go for that much.
They're not. No, I have $7 on this. Yeah. But it's really good. Cheap Heat.
Wow. Frankenfurter.
I didn't know he did albums.
Yeah.
I have this in my personal collection.
Okay.
Broadway.
All right.
Wow.
I know a lot about that record, Marty.
Robert Fripp.
Okay, but wait. There are 2 U.S. versions of that record, and I have both.
Yeah, you did a thing on that.
Yeah, one mastered by George Marino and one by Robert Ludwig. So let's see which one you have.
Okay.
But they came out the same
Johnny.
at the same time. They're 2 different masterings of the record.
Oh, we got problems. I'm going to start with Rob on this question. Question for the pedal. How do I go about selling my Bill Evans box set? Whoa.
All right.
Okay,
Here's
what
you do,
happened
Fluffy.
here?
Yeah, I got you, Fluffy. What you go do is either you go get a sandwich board or make one. You put it over your head,
Sandwich
and
board.
it says, "I have a Bill Evans box to sell."
Yes.
And you walk up and down the street ringing a bell.
Listen to this. This is funny.
The
It
one thing you
says-
can do with it is it makes a hell of a boat anchor. Just tie the little crate together. There's 22 albums in there, and just
Put
drop
it up on Discogs or eBay, and you should be able to. But yeah,
I'd sell it to Norman.
I would sell it and turn it
nothing-
around.
Interested?
I recently sold mine, but thing is, I got it as a trade, and when it was the cheaper price, my guess is Fluffy got the one that's $900 now. I could be
Yeah,
wrong.
you went in on the.
You're not going to get more than $900 because it's still available.
and you know what they're doing right now, Rachel?
What are they doing, Rob?
He made so many of those boxes that are not selling, so he's
splitting
starting
them
to
up.
break them apart and sell them separately.
I think
Oh,
I sold mine for like just under 800.
If I was going to sell mine, it'd be $600 or $700. I think.
Yeah, I sold mine for like between 750 and 800, I think.
In
Ladies
the
and
Dead
gentlemen,
Wax, this says new music is not a style; it's a quality.
Yeah,
Scratch
but
into the
that's
Dead Wax.
but it's either
It's
Robert
not the
Lumber
RL.
or George.
Yeah, it doesn't say RL.
ladies and
Okay,
gentlemen,
so-
public service announcement.
it's-
PBTEL is going live today, 2:00 Pacific, Sunday auction. PBTEL, be
The
there,
George-
be square. PBTEL, yeah, okay.
The
go
George Marino is like a G at something. It's probably
Yes, that was in there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's George Marino. But I found in a week. I found both versions.
Okay.
Okay, Marty, don't change. I'd love to get a few records from you. This is Bill Kreitner.
Hey,
We
my
love Bill.
motorcycle buddy in NoCal.
We
Yeah.
love him.
But
I'll
he's
be
gonna ask.
on.
He's gonna ask $13 and
Okay, so this is just crazy. Marty, I'm noticing you're taking advantage of a prop for some of your channel branding. You're using what's known as a magnifying glass, and you're like, you could rebrand as the Vinyl Detective.
Vinyl Sherlock.
Vinyl Detective.
Not
Where
only
you're
that,
doing
not
stuff. The
just
name
that.
is available. My aim is true.
This is
Got
a
that one.
Portuguese press.
Yeah,
Oh, I
you
don't
know
have
how
a
we can
Portuguese one.
tell? Because it doesn't have the yellow background.
Yeah, there was a yellow one that I'm keeping for
They're
myself.
different
that didn't
colors,
have
and the
this.
backs are
Yeah.
different colors. Turn it
Well,
over.
the yellow is how we got it over
The
here.
back had about 5 different versions. There's white, there's yellow, there's magenta, there's that green. Yeah, there's a bunch of different backs.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Marty, I can't help but noticing you're using a sticker post-its kind
Yeah,
of
on the back.
labeling system.
Yep. Yeah.
Part of the Marty
Well,
branding.
Um,
Holy smokes.
I've never seen this one with the booklet and the single inside.
Oh yeah,
So that
that's what you want with that.
Yeah.
Then you could probably get over $40.
Yeah, you got money if you got the single included with it.
No,
Okay, let
in
me-
the booklet. In the booklet.
Well, the booklet. I mean,
Oh, okay. Wait, Marty. There's 2 versions with the single. When you open up the gatefold, there's slits to put the single in.
Yeah, I have it in the pocket on the side
yeah,
here.
yeah. Then that's a real one. That's a good one.
It does have the
Yeah.
but it does have the
Can we-
split.
holy smokes, we got such a great audience. You know, it almost tempts me to pay for this to get more people up because Johnny's out there just knocking them out of the park. He is doing such great work out there. PB Thull, he's got his own auction going later today.
Hey, Rachel, if anybody wants to come up, I can lead.
Yield.
So,
PB Thull, do you want to come up and advertise your auction? Eddie is willing
Yeah,
to
yeah,
surrender
yeah.
his spot to you.
I'll watch on the TV. But thanks for having me, Rachel.
Eddie,
Always
we
nice
love
to
you,
see
man.
you.
Eddie,
I'm
good to
gonna-
see you.
I'm going to say a shout out and
Okay.
two thumbs up to Eddie because he is the most coolest guy, generous guy. Sometimes I get these random drunk texts from him just saying cool stuff. He is, and his comments, I like Eddie so much. I'm glad I met him a couple.
I love you too, Mazzy.
Well, Eddie, you should have just said you're full of shit, man. I find you cold and distant.
Hola, Eduardo. ¿Cómo está usted?
Okay, Eddie, bless you.
Gracias por preguntar. Que tengas
Look
me
at that
llamo
Eddie
Eduardo.
Perez.
My middle name is Eduardo.
Yes, it's a C.
So you're what we call a tocayo. When you share the
No,
same
I'm a
name.
gringo.
No. A tocayo means that you share the same name.
Oh,
So
okay. Thank you
So
for
you're,
that.
so you're my
cultural reference.
tocayo.
Yeah.
you
Qué
had that word.
lástima. Qué lástima.
Anyway,
Okay.
thank you very much, Rachel. Have a lovely
Okay.
day.
Eddie,
Adios.
you pop. We'll bring PB Tall up. He's looking to come on up. All right, Eddie. Thank you so much. Eddie Perez, everybody. Boy, we love him. We're going to get PB Tall. Okay, here's the Cars Live.
This is a German release.
That's a bootleg. I think.
Do you know, I've got
Yeah.
the video probably of that performance. It's on video.
Yeah, that's a bootleg.
Rachel, can you make me big?
Yeah, Rob. Okay. Oh, sorry, Rob. Here we are. Big.
Da.
Da, it is German, and it's there. You got the Royal Da. I've got the Cars DVD release where they're playing in a German club, 1978, and the guy introduces it, goes, "The Cars." It's like the Cars. It's like you're over in Dusseldorf.
You know, Rachel,
Yes, Rob.
after spending so much time with Angela Kelly, I've been watching his videos, family videos from Germany.
Yes,
And you're right. That's what they've been doing.
they do that. They will.
Kelly family.
The Calles und the Calles family. And it's big showbiz in Germany. We love them. There's some great videos of Angelo's performing. Angelo Kelly's a fan favorite for me. I love the guy. And so we're always happy to have him. BB Thal, get your little records. Jen is waiting anxiously for you to arrive. So you guys, Jen, PB Thal, would you kick him out of bed or would you keep him?
Oh my God! Why
No,
not?
it's just whoa, what? Whoa, what?
Oh.
It's showbiz, Jen. Showbiz. Come on. The
Oh,
kids
you're
get
crazy. Don't do
excited.
that.
Okay. Sorry, PB Thal.
A Star
All
Trek.
right.
I've never
He's
been to a
married anyway.
I've
You're
never
married,
been to a
baby.
Great
Thal. Sorry,
Gatsby
girl.
party,
He's married.
and if I was invited, I wouldn't go.
Okay. So you wouldn't
Why
go
would
to
you go to
this?
the Gatsby party?
That would be incredible.
Well,
Star Trek-
especially at a time when people are fucking starving and
Okay.
Well, yeah,
getting
that's a little
paid.
bit tone deaf.
Yeah,
It just basically is like read their fucking room, you know.
All right, before we go over to the communist neighborhood, Massey, we got Rob with a comment. Rob, what do you got for us?
Who on screen would look the best in an ascot, Rachel?
Okay, obviously it would be Marty if it. Well, actually, Massey would look best in an outfit.
So there you go. That
Yeah,
is
but
should answer your
Marty's
question.
got the great driving cap.
Marty's got the
You
driving
could do an
force.
Isadora Duncan like
You
No,
would-
I can picture Marty getting road rage,
Yes.
parking his car next to Mazzy, getting out, taking off his driving gloves, slapping.
I love that.
Slapping him.
Marty,
Yes.
you know what? Marty would succeed, though, where he would take Maslov out in the fashion parade. Marty, if you had a full scarf, not an ascot, but a full scarf, perhaps houndstooth and or a Burberry print would be just lovely.
Marty
for
would
you.
ask me if
And
I had a
also,
great
Rob, in a
car.
related question, the person on panel most likely to own a pair of spats would have to be Rob himself. A pair of
Rachel,
spats.
Rachel, do you
Yeah.
want to hear me tap dance? I'm wearing my spats now.
I would love. Nothing would delight me more than seeing Rob tap dance. Would you love that, cats? Look at it, here he goes. The Nicholas brothers got nothing on this cat.
Wait, Rachel,
Yes,
split.
and
No,
Fantastic.
Rachel,
Yeah.
don't ask me to do a split down 12 steps of stairs.
Do you know what? I can't figure out what the hell happened to PB Thal. He goes, Link,
Camera.
I'm having camera issues. He goes, PB Thal, you
He said
with
he's a
camera
big
issues.
tech whiz.
You
What
better
the
fix that before your whatnot.
Dan B, I wouldn't fit in an MG.
Okay, can a woman come up on panel without someone asking about her bed size? We got it. What? We got a queen size, don't we?
So do I.
Yeah, but nobody asked us. You noticed that.
What, me? They aren't asking me.
And Sue, is it true? Sue, is it true that often Rachel just curls up in the corner and takes a nap?
Sad. It's sad. Yeah, it's in fetal position, learned helplessness. Holy shit, Marty, newfound respect. Gosh, is there insurance that I need to buy? I will go to you, obviously, professional. And there's a certain attitude that carries with it. God, I respect that. Tokyo Brian, some pointers for you to up your game. Just take a look. Sorry, I had to get him back earlier from the Island of Misfit Toys one-liner he threw at me, hit me a little early. It was a pretty good punch. Felt it, Tokyo. And so because I felt that, I had to rejoinder him by showing your obvious superiority with the pipe. Anyway, something you can do, Brian, to up your game. Marty, when did you start with the pipe smoking?
You know, I don't really smoke a pipe anymore. Before we had kids, I'd do it in the evening or whatever. This is a cool Meerschaum pipe
Oh yes.
that I got probably 30 years ago. But
That was beautiful.
my uncle, I had an uncle that smoked a pipe when I always thought it was really cool, and his house always smelled really good. And
They
stuff,
do.
so
You know what
I
smells?
wanted to be like him.
Marty, what smells? There's no better smell in the world. Massey will back me up. A 1964 Volkswagen Beetle with pipe smoke in it.
Did I back you
Yes.
up on that?
That is
Greg,
absolutely
Greg, so
amazing.
you need to be careful by saying that, because often when you find a 68 Beetle, tailpipe smoke comes into it.
All right, absolutely it does. Here he is.
Hey, there he is. Hey, go Ducks.
Okay, and we're going to put you right in the middle. We're going to put your top beam. You've got some records to show. Are you backwards? Have I got you mirrored, PB Tall?
I don't know, man. This is my whatnot camera, so I don't fucking know.
Oh no, you're good now. I
It's
fixed
good now.
you. Okay. PB Tall, you're known as an auctioneer. You've got one going at 2:00 today. Anything that the children might be interested in seeing potentially?
Not a damn thing, but yeah. So
No. Okay. Any monkeys? Jenny may have monkeys. Let's see.
no monkeys. I do have an atomic rooster made in England. This one's kind of
cool.
Atomic rooster.
Yeah.
Son-
But I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to say. Oh well, there's a Black Sabbath Paranoid. This is a French press.
Oh.
Ooh,
Vertigo.
a French paranoid.
Yeah.
Do they have vertigo swirls in France?
They did.
All right, good.
So one thing I wanted to say besides the auction is I was at the antique fair, the Sacramento Antique Fair that's every second Sunday of every month, and I'm walking around, I'm listening to the stream, and I swear to God, Rachel, I think you said gravitas at least 10 fucking times today.
Hold on.
Seriously.
Hold on. I believe there's a little too much gravitas in what you're suggesting there, PB Tall.
I mean, every other, I'm going up and down these aisles, like looking to see if anybody's selling records. I hear gravitas this, gravitas that. Even not even in the right context. Sometimes you throw out gravitas, it didn't even make sense in the sentence. I'm like going, what the fuck is this? You know. So, are you getting paid by somebody to say gravitas?
There is.
Like multiple times.
PB Tall, I'm so glad you brought this up because Massey and I was talking about Massey addressing the notion of gravitas. Marty can bring more gravitas if he was produce more videos doing the pipe. Oh, welcome to my program. Let's take a look at some of the records that we've brought into the old study today.
You want like a Bing Crosby? You want the Bing Crosby vibe going there with David Bowie? And
it would be bigger. It would be. Was that the little drummer boy? Did you love that, PB Tall? Did that bring a tear to your eye?
I love the little drummer boy.
Yeah, when it was with Bing Crosby and David, he goes, "Oh, you're the young person for the kids," because I remember
who doesn't like a little bump, you know? I mean,
he just loved it. Jen, did you cry when you heard the little drummer boy, David Bowie, Bing Crosby singing a little thing together?
I mean, I do love that one though.
Okay, a lot of people cry when they watch that.
Rob, I'm glad Rob and Mazzy are here because I have a proposition for them. I'm kind of thinking about maybe selling it.
Middle.
I'm thinking about selling at Austin next year, but I thought maybe if I went in with a couple of other people, because I can't take enough records with me on a plane to like sell like boxes. But if 3 people could fill up a table,
I'm not the one because I'm just selling mine, so it's not that many. Rob might be a better choice.
Yeah. So
I mean, I don't know.
Good idea.
I don't know. I would. When is Austin? May or April?
I think it's like late May.
I would have to think about it. Because I'm going to go to Den Bosch.
Well, la-di-da.
Hold on, baby Tall. Don't be jealous. Maybe you could go to Den Bosch as well.
I don't think I want to be in any country. Well, no, any within a 100-mile radius of certain people that are going to be at Den Bosch.
Okay, there's going to be Jason Rojas.
Okay, I need to do an applause for PB Thal because I know where he's coming from, and I just love it.
Holy smokes, Massey.
I love when he says what I'm thinking. I'll leave it at that.
What? Are you kidding me? So are you down on Den Bosch because of this?
No, I would go to Den Bosch.
I would go to Den Bosch, but it was more fun to say that I wouldn't because of that, you know. So But I would avoid certain people if I was at Den Bosch. I would not. I would not fake. I would not fake interact with them and just act like everything's cool. Because
we got more drama building up. I didn't want to see it on this program, but it's here. We're going to deal with it. Not to shame smokers, but you are. But I can't deal at all with any smoking. 1,000% deal breaker for any outing. I can't ever get it out of my nose, and I'm coughing for days and days. Weak constitution, I guess. Why the hell would you?
Why? What's the context of that? What did you?
Well, he's attacking Marty. Clearly, this is the most egregious attacking of Marty's pipe smoking. It's a sin. Marty knows it.
I think he means cigarette smoke. Maybe not.
But wait, who brought that up? Who brought that up as a topic?
Okay, hold on.
I don't know. Nobody did.
Yes,
exactly.
Hold on. Rob, you know damn well what happened, what transpired.
Well, you know what you did, Rob.
You know what you did. This is a shot about
you did it, Rob.
The bow
Rachel,
Marty.
Hold
Marty,
on.
Was that Rob's knee?
Yeah. Rachel, I've been fake smoking this pen.
Yes.
Brian, there's a treasure trove of issues we brought up to vent about here.
Yes.
No one has smoked. No one talked about smoking.
Well,
there's so much for you to you could cherry pick 1,000 things to vent about.
We didn't really talk about smoking.
But no one
we talked about a familial moment.
We talked about
Rachel, I'm not finished venting.
Oh my God.
I'm not finished venting. Can I finish?
How many people are walking around Tokyo with a fucking pipe?
Holy smokes.
Hey.
Wow.
We haven't brought up, you know who just landed in Tokyo is Harry and his wife.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Oh, I can't wait to hear about that.
Is Harry going to be doing a collab with Rice Patties?
Can I do something, Rachel?
Oh, Rob, I'd love that.
Brian, beware, because I know that Harry landed with a pack of cigarettes, a cold carton.
Holy smokes, look out for that.
Endlessly light them and smoke.
And they're the more cigarettes. They're like 150 millimeters. They're like the long ones, too.
Hey, listen.
Andy.
Listen, Andy.
Andy.
The space that I sleep on is none of your business.
It's a sacred space.
It is.
Chad, I'm so sorry you had to be here for bed talk.
Hold on. I had one more thing I wanted to bring up.
Go ahead, PB.
When I was walking, there was something that you said that I would like to address. You used the colloquial, we love a certain person.
Yes.
And please don't ever lump me in as saying that I love that certain person.
We love Melody, and I know that's a royal we. Listen, PB Tall, you know, some people are just what is termed as minorly attracted individuals. It's called mapping or minorly attracted. And it's a big world out there. Let's not judge, okay? PB Tall, you know, maybe
your whole stream is about judgment.
Get into a relationship.
Your whole stream is about judgment.
Go ahead, hold on. What? Go ahead, PB.
Your whole shtick is judgment.
Oh my God.
Holy smokes. Chad, I'm so sorry you had to be here for that as well. Very hurtful words coming from PB now.
So I think that's pretty much about it.
When that one individual comes up, so
stuff that I had issues with, you know.
Yeah,
so those are the things I had issues with.
Tokyo, I'm talking about Marty, that he's got a great pipe gimmick going and it's an absolute gravitas. And I just love the presentation.
There it is again.
Yeah.
So Marty has the voice to pull off a pipe. I don't have the voice for it. Marty has that soothing kind of like, it's going to be okay. The tsunami's going to hit any minute now. We're going to die, but it's going to be fine. You know, he has that calming voice. You know, I couldn't pull it off. He could. But I did do my first whatnot auctions this week.
How'd that go?
How'd it go?
The one I did yesterday was I think I'm finally figuring it out, like how to, because those people don't have a big attention span. They're just like constantly, shifting from seller to seller, because there's 10 people.
Yeah, you just scroll and scroll. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm kind of figuring it out. So yesterday's auction was pretty good. So.
Okay, but so far, PB, you're not bringing the young people in for today's auction. You just showed one record. You weren't even that excited about it.
When's a good time to do an auction?
I've done it several different times. What I do, I look when there's a lull, or if there's people who aren't selling the kind of stuff I sell. Well, I'm selling like heavy psych, reissues, stuff like that. So not many people are, but it's a whole different audience from buying of what people that come on the Sunday auctions. The Sunday auctions are more laid back, and they buy different stuff as though the whatnot people buy different stuff, which is fine because I'm not going to be able to sell metal stuff on Sunday typically, but on whatnot I can sell that stuff.
All right, Beatle Babe, have you ever taken up the exciting habit of cigarette smoking, like with that maybe a cigarette holder? Liza would have, and I just excited.
No.
So no, not for you. No.
Is Liza still alive?
Huh?
Whoa, what?
Is Liza still alive?
Where are you coming from, man?
Wait.
I don't know if she's still alive. Is Liza Minnelli still alive?
I've been here
Okay.
ever since you came in, PB. You've been wanting a fight with Beatle Babe. What the hell's wrong with you?
He just asked a question is all, but yes.
He is talking. He's saying about cigarette smoking. He says he'd love to see you and Liza Minnelli smoking with one of them big cigarette holder things
That might be the only way you ever talk me into smoking if it were with her, fine. But like otherwise, no, that's a deal breaker for me. I don't smoke. I have no use for smoking. But I'm also extremely asthmatic, so it's just like
okay. Hold on, Jen. I believe you're crossing a line where you're starting to hurt Marty's feelings because he does the battle with the pipe.
I mean, he's nowhere around me with that smoke, so it doesn't affect me.
I don't smoke it, Jen, so no biggie. It's just for looks.
My whatnot name is PB Foul. So
that's what I wanted. I was just going to ask you that.
Yeah, it's just PB Foul.
PB Tall.
Foul, not tall. You do that on purpose. I know you do. It's like
yes, admittedly I do.
And one more thing, Sue. If you want to be heard, get your butt on camera so you can be heard. Okay, don't hide in the shadows.
That's right. Okay, good point, PB Tall. Yeah, right. I love that. Massey, have you ever wanted me to do a cutesy thing with your name like I did with my pal PB Thal?
No.
Because it could be like you could be Mizzy.
No.
Area's Mizzy with PB Thal.
Well, when I'm on the show, I'm going to act like Rob. When I'm on the show, I am miserable.
Okay, that's kind of hurtful. Okay, Dr. Joe, Tokyo, there are still unconscious businessmen on the sidewalks after nights with the clients in Tokyo. It's not all a kind of I don't know, what do you call it? A kind of a heavenly nirvana, an idyllic space where nothing ever goes awry. Japan and Tokyo have their own problems, the same as any big old city in the big old world, town or borough in this good old planet Earth. Okay, I love this.
I do have a Chico Hamilton album. I know Rob likes Chico Hamilton. So there you go.
Chico Hamilton.
That's a good one. I have that in my next auction too.
Yeah. Okay, well, you can buy this one today on my auction. It did not
get
buy
it
Rob.
there, Billy. You can get it. Get it from PB.
Next Saturday, my auction.
All right. So next Saturday, Rob, you're going out. You got anything good apart from Chico Hamilton?
Yeah,
I mean, records like Marty showed. Real records that people.
Do you want me to show some records I have that you probably would like?
So one question: Why does your stream have like the @ symbol and people's like hashtag name, and other streams don't have it? Why is that?
This is the best in the business.
I think that it's been rolling out across channels more and more lately. I think they're going to eventually move it out to where all channels have that format.
I hate that.
Is it
I've never seen you so worked up. You came in like a ball of fire today.
I mean, on one hand, it's annoying to look at when you don't have the handle that's exactly the title, but on the other hand, it does help with telling who's real and who's not.
I guess that's true.
You're so right, Jen. Here we go. We've got an embossed Masters of Reality.
This is a U.S.
Greeny.
Yeah, that's in the auction.
Rob,
have
nice
you seen this one, Rachel?
Oh yeah.
What is that? What is it? What is that? That's like
it's the Cars.
No, Rachel. If you know this album, it's got a red cover.
Yeah, I do. I have the red cover.
2018 remastered double LP.
That's the one I got. What Marty's got. I got this
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
So so it's a reissue then,
Hey, look,
remastered.
Marty, some of those are translucent of the original.
Oh,
So let's see. But this came out in 2000. This came out 2018. Actually, the more valuable is they did it in white vinyl, but this is black vinyl, and it has an extra disc of demos and a few songs that aren't on.
Not
I'll see your green label and raise you this Vertigo Swirl Master of Reality.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're all about the big dollars.
but that's over $100 record. Mine is
for throwing some egg money. We love that. Google Gajoop. Thank you so much for that.
You want egg money? Why don't you suck up to the tomato and Sergeant Finkel and maybe
I'm going to be on the Tomato Show tomorrow, Pibital, and I expect you to be watching. We're going to be talking.
I'm sure I could find 1,000 things to do besides watching the Tomato Show. I'm sure I could find at least 1,000.
Where are you coming from? Is this jealousy? Is this the little green demon of jealousy poking his head because this little lady is doing so well with her channel? Baby, though, she's pulling in numbers that you could only dream of, young man.
Star Trekker.
Good for her. I mean, good for her. It's her job.
Well, she's doing good. Okay, Massey, go ahead.
Star Trekker, Grace Slick said that, but she didn't write those lyrics.
She never wrote those lyrics.
Some LA writer wrote those. In fact, I think Bernie Taupin wrote part of those lyrics.
Bernie Taupin, Elton John's old boyfriend. Okay, here we go, Marty. You're showing even more records.
Oh, I was just wondering what this seems to be the one that the Cars record that people want the most. Is that right?
Best record, yeah.
Well,
the $15 is a legit price. $15.
This is a Rhino reissue, though.
And
this is an original.
Yeah, but
it's not a first press.
That's a Robert Ludwig. It does sound very.
No. That Robert Ludwig did not do the Cars' first album.
And it's not a first.
Who did it then?
It's not.
I think it was George Marino.
Okay.
Sure. Okay.
That is not a first pressing because it's got the sticker on it. Just what I need.
And it should have RTB for Roy Thomas Baker and the Dead Wax.
Okay.
But it sounds good, right?
It's a great sounding record. Phenomenal sounding record.
It's a great sounding record.
What's this worth in the shrink?
About 15, 20.
Yeah. How dare
the right
you?
person. You know, it's one of those ones that was more expensive, and I've watched it come down in price over the years.
Yeah.
Kind of like Boston's first album.
Good Lord. Okay, Beatle Babe, what's this all about? Spring Hill
Rachel.
Okay, Rob.
This might be a troll.
Rachel, if I would describe an incredible waste of flesh, what's the first thing that pops into your head?
Well, I want to say I'm thinking William, but I can't believe that.
Rachel?
It sounds like William.
You know, it's not, if I was playing professional sports, what I'm about to do, I'd be kicked out of the game. But I'm gonna take my chances.
I don't know if there's Vegas odds, but what's the percentage of Rob being funny and the other percentage of Rob being a fucking asshole? It's like,
whoa, man,
it's a fine line. It's a fine line, man. It's a very fine line.
I can't believe this is a detracting.
But when he's funny, he's funny, actually.
Listen, Mazzy, if that's your real name.
This is a crazy comment right here. This will come from Gabby, who I respect a great deal. She's just absolutely lovely. But this comment takes me a bit by surprise. Beatle Babe, I turned once more to you. Psycho Platter's voice has definitely improved.
That's what you're talking about. This is McCartney.
Hey, Gabby,
did you just trained?
Gabby, did I miss this? Did you just see McCartney again, Gabby? I forgot if I missed it. I apologize.
Okay, what do we got here, BB? Can you read this and tell me what
the other comment? I was like, well, red flag number one, if there's a fake BB going around hitting on men, there should be your red flag. It's not me. I really don't go around hitting on anybody, especially not dudes. So.
Okay. BB, though, you got a reputation as being quite a ladies' man. You're hitting on a lot of
I do?
community.
Yes, all the time.
Yeah.
All the women that come to my live streams, yes, all of those, all the plethora.
How do you handle that? I love this. We all have the hots for Beatle Babe. This is from Vinyl Female. Vinyl Female. Absolutely.
With the Quaker Oats
guy. What a channel name. Beatle Babe, as a real girl, how do you handle it when you got all this male attention and you're just being a girl? Girls is like pretty flowers. You're minding your own business. People can't come help themselves, but they come by and they pick the pretty flower and they smell you and everything. It's just weird. And you're like,
They smell you and everything. They smell you.
Yeah, like those people. People love.
I'm just like my
People
MO.
love
The minute
smelling
they get
flowers.
the minute I want nothing to
Is
do
that
with
a
them,
thing at the
so-
trailer park in Nanaimo? Is that really a
Patrick,
thing?
Listen,
Patrick,
it's,
and everything.
And everything.
Yeah, that's the thing to worry about. Hey, I gotta take off because I gotta get ready for my show
And
at
everything.
10.
we all got to take off, man. Marty, it's starting in 20 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, the wheels have definitely
23.
come off the thing. So yeah.
Okay, can we get a link for Marty's show, please, producer Scoop?
Marty in Oregon is the YouTube handle.
And Herc, thanks again for buying us a couple of eggs. We really do appreciate it.
Search BC Family.
Is Herc now the new pay pig or no or what?
He's not.
Yeah, you can
gonna
search
make
BC
it,
Family Table as well.
but he is doing. He bought us an egg, which I thought is really nice. Ladies
Does
and
that,
gentlemen,
does that make him a pay rooster or a pay?
you know what?
hen,
I keep
or-
trying, PB Tall. I keep trying to get you in on the as a special guest for
Like
the
I-
patron.
I already said, I mean, for the 13 people that watch those, it's really not not a big deal, So
No,
what are we
but
going to talk
for
about?
you- yeah, but they love seeing it. Plus, you know what? The truth be told, we do end up getting about 70 views or so after the fact, but we don't get many views while it's occurring. But after the fact, and it's only the Patreons that can see it. It's all behind the paywall. guys.
Who's left in the Patreon?
We got, I don't know, we got how many people Patreons right now?
67 patrons.
67 people are
cool.
supporting the
Yeah,
channel right
so-
now. So that's
But only a handful ever participate. You got VU.
If you got
you got-
67, I think I could at least get 69.
Oh,
Is Chauncey-
Mazzy, I think you could do really well.
Are you
Ma-
are you
is it
in
Rachel?
now?
Is it me? Then when Mazzy tries to be funny, I just think douchebag.
Are
Is
you
it
and
me?
Chauncey on the outs, Rachel?
Wow.
Are you and Chauncey having a thing?
What is going on between you and Norman?
Good to hang with you all.
Oh,
Have a great
sorry,
day.
Marty.
But you
Yeah,
know,
Everybody,
okay.
please watch Marty. Everybody go
All right.
over there and watch.
Bye-bye.
hi, Marty.
you later.
Rachel,
Yeah, yes.
unlike some of the people to get on this whole big drama fuck up, when Rob and I do it, we kind of it goes off and
Yeah.
we don't even hold it against
Now,
us.
do you want to hear my side of it?
Hold on. Now listen.
What about
let's
you?
do this.
What about you, Chauncey, Rachel? What about you and Chauncey? Is there an issue there?
None whatsoever. I like Chauncey.
Okay.
I have no zero issue with anybody. I'm flying clean, PB Tall. I love everybody. I think liberals get mad at me because I'm down on, I'm in with Trump all the way. And but to all these people, Brad Teal, Chauncey, there's a lot of people
Brad
that
Teal's on me. Brad Teal's on me. It's
yeah,
not
I
me.
know, but I got wrapped up in that. I'm collateral damage on a lot of these hits. Like Loki was the main thrust at Beetle Babe, and I had a very difficult time trying to keep him comforted. And he was my pay pig, right? My pay pig is so weak right now. If you looked at my little pay pig, it's not even a pay pig. We're talking about the thing's emaciated. I need more feed for my pig, and it's just not
He's
happening.
joined the other little piglet.
He joined his other little piglet gang with Chauncey, but I love Chauncey. Vinyl Piper Chris, I love him. Breakfast King of Loyola, I like him. But they're all a little liberal gang. They're all like Mazziites.
So basically, all the cool people that would be there on Friday aren't there anymore.
Yeah, but we've got Beetle Babe now. So
I'm
we
like,
got
She's not on the Patreon. So, yeah.
yeah.
I know.
Go ahead, Beetle Babe. Say it again, sweetie.
I don't think it was a fair trade, probably.
I
but-
think we win on that trade. I do it again in a heartbeat, Beetle Babe. I love you. I'm hitching my fortune to you because you're that good. You're fun. You're
Well,
cute,
I mean,
you're beautiful.
there's always hope for those people to come back because look at Beetle Babe. She was also ostracized.
There's
for
always-
many, less than a long time, and she's
Exactly.
never.
You know what? You know what would thrill me? And Rob and I have sent a lot of emails back and forth on this one. And we would love to get Jason Rojas back in the flock, back in our influence. I just love him. And he's got rare records. And
Rachel,
Rob,
Rachel.
go. Yeah.
Were you asleep when this pretend conversation happened?
Well, hold on, Rob. Stop it. This is our private communications. I know you're embarrassed by having these becoming public fodder, but it's time. Jason Rojas, I'm going big right now. Jason Rojas, I love you. Come and be a part of our Patreon, $5 a month. and I will welcome you so much. And I want to know all about that first pressing.
He's in New York now. Jason's in New York.
Rachel,
Yeah.
don't you get paid when you say that to a person?
What? I love this. Art Sahabi, she is an asset to the channel. Thank you so much for that, Art. Isn't that nice? Beatle Babe, with nice comments.
Is that North Carolina vinyl picker? Is that what it is?
It could be. We love him. Okay. Okay, I love this. We love you, Beatle Babe.
Wait. Did that person say she was an asshat?
No, not an asshat.
You've got lots of gravitas saying that, Rob. So yeah, there you go.
That's right. A good point.
Oh, hold on, Patrick. This is for you.
Vocalizing, PB Tall. Holy smokes, I love Patrick when he comes out. He brings a little heat, brings a little character, but we're going to get you on as a very special guest, Patrick. And we're going to talk about records and auctions. What excites you in 2025 going forward?
Does Patron take like 10%, 12, 15%? What do they take?
Yeah, they take a percentage, 13% or something like that.
Well, there's that, and if you pay with Apple, they take in a bigger chunk out of it too.
Yeah,
so your dozen becomes like 9.
But but it helps when you're on, like Massey was saying earlier, retired, fixed income, like Scoozy and me. Every little nickel helps. It's a big help to us. So we appreciate it, and that's why we do it. I miss the old Patreon shorts.
Well, I think if you didn't buy another 4K TV, you might have a little bit more money.
Yeah. You know what it was I bought the computer 3,500. But boy, what a computer it is! I mean, it's doing sterling work.
My Panasonic.
I could have built you one for a third of that, but yeah.
my panty is.
Yeah, but you're in the States.
Your panties? What?
Panty. Panasonics. They call them panty. It's a 12-year-old, 11-year-old TV. Until it dies, I'm not upgrading to 4K.
Hey, Rachel.
I am going to make a video of me and Patrick. You better believe there'll be one. I'll post it onto the YouTube. Is everybody liking those AI things I do?
What was that raccoon skunk thing you did? What was that thing? That raccoon skunk thing you did that one time?
What did we call it? It was like there was a coon skunk, or there was.
I know it was something. It was hilarious.
That was good. That was a killer thumbnail.
Rachel.
Yeah, Rob.
Now, when breaking news happens with your new computer.
Yeah.
Do you hear like and a roll of paper?
I get a ticker tape, Rob, and it comes up. This just in. Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. America and all ships.
You have to go like this, Rachel.
Oh yeah. That's just in. Holy smokes! I love new technology, but people thought sure you could have built one, but the point is, my friend, I'd have to ship it into Canada across the border, and this has got an AMD. Radeon 7 core processor going for it. AMD 7. What do you think, buddy?
I have a machine that has an AMD Ryzen chip in it.
And this is the latest generation, by the way.
I've had AMD stuff before. There's nothing wrong with it.
Francos, I love your AI, Rachel. Jen, I haven't asked you this. What did you think of seeing you and me doing our thing together with the girls?
I had like 5 people message me in the exact same moment. Must have been right when it went up. I hadn't even seen it yet. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, what did you think? Didn't you look amazing? I thought you were so cute.
You got the likeness down that much with AI, because I've never seen anyone actually pull that off with AI so far.
Well, I'm the best in the business right now. Massey, do you look forward to the day when I bring you into an AI presentation with myself and we could have so much shenanigans together? It'd be great.
No.
Okay. Simple one word response. No on that.
Resounding no.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun with it.
Rachel.
I love the one I did with Rob Walker, where Rob looks at me kind of like, "What the hell?"
Wasn't he in the submarine? You did one with Rob in the submarine.
I did Rob. That was so good. I put Pretty Green Final Guy, our beloved Edwin, in the water with Norman torpedoed because Rob. And there was a big V-Cock submarine. Massey got torpedoed. Go ahead, Massey.
The guy who somehow discovers mint first pressing.
This is about wax.
Garages right after someone's obituary hits the local paper. He'll tell you it's crate digging, but let's be real, it's more like crate looting. Wax shows up with a flashlight, a pickup truck, and that guilty smile that says, I swear they would have wanted me to have their copy of Kind of Blue. Still, you can't knock the man's hustle. He's got instincts sharper than a stylus and no shame about it. Mazzy would just raise an eyebrow and mutter, well, someone's got to preserve the collection.
Rob, thoughts?
I have another one coming through right now, Rachel.
Beatle Babe, you're doing really good. That's you got some guns on your computer.
Oh, yeah.
David Donnelly, the self-proclaimed rock god of the UK, struts through the scene like he invented feedback and heartbreak. A guitar slinger with a smirk, he mixes glam attitude with pub rock grit, churning out riffs that sound equal parts swagger and hangover. Critics say he's the love child of Bowie and a busted Marshall amp. And they're not wrong. His lyrics drip with sarcasm, his solos with pure ego.
Only Mazzy would have like a freaking British voice on his phone.
Donnelly's chaos isn't an act, it's a lifestyle, and the UK wouldn't dare turn down the volume.
All right, it's there. Okay, AGK's got the big question. What's your GPU graphics processing unit video card? You know, I'm an old gamer, AGK. I speak fluent gaming lingo when it comes to gaming rigs and all the rest of it. And I said, I don't want a whole lot because I'm not gaming. This is not a gaming computer. I want it to be able to handle like 48 tabs up top without breaking a sweat. And that's what this thing does. So I got like 8 gig on my graphics card. So it's good enough to do what I need it to do.
Yeah. And that's all you really need to do is figure out what your needs are and cater to that.
Exactly. I walked in the store, Dan, and I told the guy, here's what I'm doing. Here's how I want it.
As long as it has dedicated memory instead of like pulling it from your other RAM.
It's dedicated and it's a full box. So I'll show you what it looks like. And it gave me a choice of 2 top covers. One is a solid cover, metal, but the other one had holes in it to, help it breathe. It's got 2 fans in it the size of my hand, which are just
all right, Rachel. My turn. Mazzy did his.
Okay, but hold on. I got to show the picture. Here's the box. There's what it looks like.
Damn.
Looks like a little refrigerator bar.
Yeah,
that thing. It's got all the moxie you could ever want.
Can you
and then one more? Hold on, Rob. One more.
Is there any vodka in that thing?
Hang on, lads. Look at this. Look at the fans on this thing.
Why did they change color? It's like so stupid.
Isn't that sweet?
Mine changes color. I have an.
Oh yeah, there it is. The GeForce.
Keyboard does that.
GeForce RTX. What is that? 5,000. 5050. So, and it's dedicated. So everything's broken down because I told the guy exactly what I need it for. Okay, Rob. Sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
Here's my talking Mazzy joke.
Okay, Mazzy, check that.
No, mine wasn't a joke. Mine was a documentary.
Come on, work. They'll call it work.
Smarter than the phone.
I don't know. It won't talk.
Did you click the speaker?
It won't talk. Whatever you did, can you do that to Mazzy?
I'll read it. How about if I read it?
No, because it's the speaker icon.
I said, explain why Mazzy smells like old man. And it says, cologne or aftershave transfer. If Mazzy's been around someone who uses strong old scents like Old Spice or Aqua Velva, that could be the smell. Laundry or bedding. Mazzy's fabric softener. It might have a vintage grandpa closet aroma. Oils.
Can you ask how wax destroyed Mazzy's bathroom? Can you
well, that was out of sheer rage. I could explain that easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so HEK is getting a 5090 GeForce. Mine's an RTX 5050, what I've got in there. But the guy said, what are you using it for? And I said, I'm not gaming, so I don't need, the super duper card. Just give me a solid card that can handle a lot of artistic graphics and multiple windows.
Can I do my impression of Mazzy trying to get...
Okay, Mazzy, this is Rob impersonating you.
I'm doing Mazzy trying to get the phone to make a stupid joke.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Hold on, just a second.
He's excited.
Smooth. He's 6 foot something of pure record store bravado, all elbows, opinions, and that signature, I've just found a UK mono swagger. Oh. He probably strutted into your bathroom mid-rant about pressing variations, waving an album sleeve for emphasis, and wham, his shoulder caught the lamp. Down it went, just like your faith in his spatial awareness.
That happened.
It's not malice. It's just that his ego and his frame can't quite fit in confined spaces.
Okay, was
The
it
man
tiny
needs a
bad?
warehouse, not a washroom. Mazzy would have filmed it, titled the video "Wax Breaks My Bathroom, an audiophile tragedy," and still let him back in for tea.
It really happened. It's a true story based on a true story.
Can you ask ChatGPT what happened with the burning couch?
Hey,
Rachel,
baby, have you been in Mazzy's bathroom?
Have I what?
Have you been in Mazzy's bathroom?
I have been in Mazzy's bathroom. Yes.
Did you see where he had to replace the fixture? Were you in the downstairs one?
I was in both the downstairs and the upstairs bathroom. Okay, I did the world's worst whack-a-mole downstairs.
You know what? I shat in both toilets at Mazzy's place, and I felt good about it. I tell you that much.
At the same time?
Yeah. Okay, what's going on there, Rob?
What?
Oh, okay. Here it is. I need to go super high for my VR stuff. I'm going to follow face tracking now as well. And the system resource is 16 gig of RAM, 32 gig of VRAM, and a 59.
Okay. By request, here is by request. Here's PB Thal's
question.
A review of PB Thal.
Inspired couch saga, absolute chaos and pure vinyl community folklore at this point. Here's what allegedly went down. PB Thalen, Wax, and the usual suspects were riffing after the Seattle stereo show, a few drinks deep and way too amused by the idea of hot takes, literally. Someone made a parody video called My Couch on Fire, mocking overheated debates about pressings and gear. Naturally, it spiraled into a meme, clips of people dramatically burning on sofas while arguing mono versus stereo. So no, your couch didn't die for nothing. It became performance art. Mazzy would have rolled her eyes and said, boys, next time just light a candle.
All right. PB Thal reaction.
You know, there wasn't. There really. That's not really what happened. But I mean, there was no mention of Coffee Dave or the.
Well, I have to input some other.
I'm
gonna go, Rachel. I gotta go.
Okay, hold on. Rob got poo-poo or something's happening. Rob, where you got going today, buddy?
Record Collector News picking you up for lunch?
No.
Okay.
There's some sort of record show pop-up thing in Santa Monica, but I'm going later. That's at noon. I'm gonna go do some few things before. Okay? Does everyone got that? Does everyone take it okay knowing what I'm doing?
We love you. Hey, there he goes. Holy smoke. There goes Rob. Rob, have a great day. Folks, we're going to wrap it up anyway. PB Thal, 2:00 this afternoon Pacific time. It's all happening with PB Thal. Get involved. Become an auctioneer. Jen, is this something you want to go and hang out with PB Thal? He's good looking. And you just hang out and talk records, have fun. Don't talk too much because a lot of focus is going to be on, I want that record. And he has to be very focused. He can't give all the attention to the ladies that he normally likes to give.
I've been to his channel before. I've fun with PB Thal.
She was actually on the panel once. So yeah, there we go.
Yeah, last summer.
Okay, and I like this. Bit of a gender switch at the end there, PB Thal. Interesting comment from David.
Well, yeah, the AI got confused and called Mazzy a girl.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they're thinking of. I think they're confusing Mazzy Star with Hope Sandoval.
So now you're Hope Sandoval. Mazzy is Hope. Mazzy is Hope Sandoval. There we go.
Okay. Well, this is crazy talk. Mazzy, what's next?
I hope I can get my camera to work before my auction.
I sure the hell hope so. You're doing good here, though. Mazzy, what's your next project? Are you going to be doing more controversy? Too many records? This sort of thing.
I don't usually do controversial videos.
You generally do.
I might get on the streams and spew off, but I don't do on my videos. Really. Rarely.
Jen, what's next for you on your channel, and what kind of activity?
I don't know. It's just whatever way the wind blows on any given day. Whatever I feel like creating, I create.
Oh my God, I do the same thing. Okay, everybody, we had such a good show. It's so good. There goes Mazzy. There go PB Thal. 2:00, PB Thal, be there. Marty's on now. Head over to Marty's. The party's underway. Bye for now. And then